We are trying to sneak in the side secret door, right? That's the
I
plan.
wouldn't say we're sneaking, but we're going in.
We're going in the sneaky way.
I don't even know where we are. What is going on? What is this map?
We're over, like, here at the left.
This looks different than I remember us being at.
It's because it is.
This is between the big
Okay.
paws of the giant sphinx, the faceless sphinx, and
Ah,
the one on
okay.
the
I
left
see.
is
I
all
see
broken.
the rest of them.
You guys were on the
I see
outer
the rest
And
of
the
the
secret.
map.
broken one revealed a secret door.
Yeah, I see the rest of the map now. Although the map over here, this is like way smaller than it actually is. Wonder why that's even there. That's weird.
Okay,
What's Paizo
you know what,
doing here?
Pluto? Shish. Now you don't get to see it. All right, there you go.
Confused. No, I like
No,
that I
you
saw it
get
for a minute
nothing.
there. It helped orient me. I was very confused.
But yeah, we're gonna go in through the secret door that we found on the left.
Does that look the little crack there that Raz is
I'm
beside?
assuming so.
I don't know.
That's probably the secret door.
We found it. I
Wait, aren't we
assume I know
supposed
what it
to-
looks like.
I thought we were supposed to change our minds now.
I
We
changed
get
my
told
mind about
secret.
changing my mind.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
She already
perfect.
told us that she has the whole thing mapped out.
I see what you did there.
No, that was a bluff. No, yeah, let's go the secret way. I definitely think secret way is better than front entrance. Oh
Agreed.
God, north is left. Did we already discuss this?
The
Oh,
secret
no.
door is over here.
Oh, okay.
Wait, oh, it's not this crack in the wall? Oh.
Oh,
I
no.
figured it was down here, but then I saw the
North
little
being
crack
the
up there.
left. That's a issue.
So we go to the west entrance.
Oh no.
Hey,
So when it comes to
Um,
exploring these things, where there's likely to be traps, I know Nematep is gonna go first, right? And I'll be right behind her.
I will.
Yeah, probably.
I've got your back.
I'm all down for Nematep going first, and I'll go third. Actually, I'll go last.
That's right. You can shoot
Sure.
around us without worrying about cover
Yeah.
penalties anymore.
I can snake, and I'm tankier, so that if anything comes up from behind us, our wizards aren't getting hit.
I think he just called you a wizard, Layla.
She's a hairy wizard.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
the order is Raz Nematep or what's
No,
the
Nematep's going first because Nematep has the trap finding abilities.
Okay, Nematep, then Raz.
Oh, sorry. It looked like it went north. Or east, whatever.
No, north is
Confused.
this way.
I'll take this. I know.
I'm only speaking in cardinal directions on this map.
How does this world even exist?
Magic.
Doesn't exist.
We're in like
Literally.
we're in like a weird place where compasses don't function properly. There's some sort of weird
East.
magnetic field here.
It's the east and west poles of this world. The
East.
world
I
rotates
thought you
around.
said
It's like
east and west.
Layla pulls out a compass, is like, that's odd. It says east or north is that way, but that can't be right.
I checked that door for traps.
I don't think I even have a
Okay,
compass, actually.
you do not think this secret door is trapped. In fact, it doesn't even look like it's been used and for a long time. Perhaps they don't know about it.
Then I will open it up and peek inside.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Done.
He actually
One
rolled
step ahead,
initiative.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yep.
30.
No.
So Nematep, You let some light into the room, so it's low light.
Oh no.
And to the right, you see like a doorway, right? But the door to this room stands open. Bloody streaks smear the walls, and broken splinters of wood that may once have been furniture lie strewn around this chamber. The headless bodies of half a dozen snakes and their carcasses, torn and shredded, lie rotting in small, sad heaps around the room.
Are these giant snakes?
No.
Just normal snakes.
Yeah, just normal
Okay,
snake.
that's weird.
That's not nothing to be too concerned about in that case.
Is it fresh? Oh, you did say they're rotting. I will quietly enter the room.
Yeah, the time to cook these snakes is long past due.
Now remember, this door's ajar.
Is it a door or a jar?
It is a jar with a door on it. No.
Okay, well, I will move silently and see if I can just peek around the corner.
Okay.
Here, I'll enter once
Wait.
Nematep is like
Peek around the corner,
deemed it
Nematep.
safe.
And you see somebody.
But do they see Nematep?
That's a good question.
Probably.
They do. Nematep, as you peek around the corner, you seem to have gotten the attention somehow of a creature. And let me go ahead and just reveal the map for you guys so that we can... Oh, that's not revealing, that's moving. Okay. Try again.
Do we have like a? Are people using like a source of light or anything over here? I know
I
you
can
said it's
see in the
low
dark.
light in this room,
I mean,
Yes,
I'm not
so they
yet,
do.
but when I get in, I will.
The room Nematep's looking
but like
into
over here.
has light.
Okay.
Okay.
And Nematep, you see a creature, and this creature also sees you. And it looks let me describe the room first. A short hallway leads into a wide, dark room. An elaborate mural of moons waxing and waning through their various phases dominates the curving wall at the far end of the chamber. A pitch black altar decorated with curved black horns sits in a clove in the middle of the mural. A low, keening wail echoes through the room. And you see what looks a lot like a maftet. This maftet looks a little different than the ones that you've been seeing.
Is it the source of the wailing?
Yes. And the maftet turns and looks at you guys. And it's got this deranged look in its face. And it stops and says,
Oh,
I need to open up a PDF file. 1 second. Hold on.
Are you
that's not
sure about
Wait,
that?
says
Really
that?
weird thing for it to say.
What are you talking about?
Just let me open my PDF. Everybody just stay
What
right
is
there
this
in that room.
PDF file you're talking about?
Didn't somebody say that they had sent people in here, but those people never came back? Or am I thinking of a different dungeon?
Yes. No, you're thinking correctly.
This one.
The
I think you're thinking of
Maftets told
every
us that
dungeon.
Oh,
they
yeah.
whatchamacallit?
A splinter group
Yeah, came in here.
tossed them out or something. Fought them off or something? Yeah, there's something weird about the ones that went in here.
He even gave us the name of one in particular.
Let me see if I can find where I'm looking. Here we go. Okay. He says to you, Nematep, as you get spotted. The sky breathes against mountains tall and makes their stony hearts to fall. Flame heats the mountains, broken domes, and makes a window of their bones. What lies within the mountain's grave? He's just staring at you.
They're aggressively speaking poetry at us.
Is this a riddle? I look at Whiz Pops.
Whiz Pops isn't even
Sorry,
in here
I was
yet.
distracted by chat. Sorry, what's I'll come in here. What's the riddle? Or what do
I
we
don't
think
know.
is
Is there
maybe
a
a riddle?
So I'll repeat that. The sky.
Sorry.
The sky breathes against mountains tall and makes their stony hearts to fall. Flame heats the mountains, broken domes, and makes a window of their bones. What lies within the mountain's grave?
I'm gonna try to sneak
I
over.
got the first half of that written down. What happened? What was the line after?
side over
Make
here.
their stony
Oh
hearts
my
to
god!
fall.
I am not gonna sit here and read this over and over.
I
and over
can't
again.
type. I can't type that fast. Like I was trying so hard.
I'm not gonna sit here and read this.
And
over
got
and
so
over again.
far.
Well, can you type it or something? I mean, if it sounds like a riddle, if it's something that we need to figure out, then
Damn it.
I don't know. Did anyone else get? This is what I have
Give
written
me
down.
like
Did anyone
5
else
fucking
get the
minutes
rest?
to see if I can goddamn find this goddamn riddle in the goddamn reference section so that I can fucking type it out for you, because I'm not gonna keep reading
But you
it.
just read it.
I'm not gonna read it 4 or 5 times, so let me see.
Yeah, so
Is
just
there
copy
anyone
paste it.
I don't have it to copy and paste. Just give me a minute. The PDF that I have is images. It's not an actual PDF. It's an illegal copy.
I mean, if you just read it one more time slowly, I would
My
get
God.
it all.
No, I'm gonna find it. Just
Or we could just say that we didn't get it and we're in trouble now.
Or we can just fight.
it's true. You might have. Don't worry, I'll find it. It's just finding it through Fantasy Grounds is. That's why I opened the PDF, because I was like, oh, it'll be easier. to
Dang, I'm
read
actually
this
like way sneakier than Nematep if I want to be.
Do you hear that, Fantasy Grounds? That's one ding.
one. Ding! Fantasy Grounds.
Guess we're switching
ding!
back
Just-
to.
Just make it
Guess
so
we're
that the
switching
game
back to
can
roll
play
20.
itself.
In a PDF, I can search for keywords. In Fantasy Grounds, I can only search for keywords if they exist within, like, the realm of whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't search everything. It only searches within the category that you select or something. It's kind of weird. Here we go. I found it. Merry Christmas. Okay, and if other people like start stepping in the room to like look at this individual, they acknowledge you as well, but you get this sense
Oh,
that
I'm being sneaky. I sneak over
not
and look at it from over here.
okay,
It's very sneaky.
but not Nero and not the other people.
Yeah, sure.
But you look at
I'm
its
not being
eyes
sneaky.
and you see that it seems to be a little crazed. Just something's not quite right with that face.
Is there a knowledge check I can do to know more about this creature and perhaps its state, condition?
Well, I mean, you know it's a math tat. That's obvious. You can do a sense motive if you want to try to figure out what's going on.
Mhm. Maybe they're under some sort of magical effect, like a charm spell or something.
Whiz Pops can think what he wants.
I'm not great at sense motive, but that's a good roll.
Sky breathing, that's like wind.
Layla, you think that this individual might be suffering from some sort of mental affliction?
Okay. Like an insanity, maybe, or something. But it doesn't seem like she's like dominated by a spell or anything. Like she's acting weird, but not.
Weird, but not
Like-
dominated.
Yeah, she's not doing that weird kind of like just have kind of those weird stiff movements. Okay.
Yeah, and even though the picture's a female, it's a he.
Oh, okay. That's just a generic Maftet icon then.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to figure out this riddle, or if we're supposed to be able to figure it out, but I have no idea. Like it's like it's not leading us towards.
No,
the answer,
I
and
feel
then it just
like
randomly
there are
says
some
what lies in the
words that are
mountain's grave.
specifically like the hints here. We're
Right,
talking
but-
about something breathing. The flame heats and makes a window of their bones. I feel like it's talking about glass.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
But
The
then
wind
pushing
grinds the
it
mountains to
doesn't
sand, and
mean
flame heats the sand to glass. But what lies within the mountain's grave? I'm not 100% sure about
Yeah,
that last
that's my
part.
point. Is yeah, the last question doesn't seem to make any sense compared with the rest of the riddle.
Because the mountain bones could be sand.
What is lighting that room? Is it like torches or?
Yeah.
Like. Okay.
I mean, part of me just wants to cast Disintegrate on this creature for fun, but that's me, the player, not Wizpops.
Kill
No,
it for
that's
fun?
No.
Yeah, that's
that's not Wizpops. That's just me.
That's the mass corrupting your soul, like I've been warning
I'm gonna
everybody
hold
since
those
the
Yeah,
beginning.
no,
comments
it's fine.
against Wizpops. Deep down, I think that's what Wizpops is.
Every time he says
I
it, you should just
mean-
give him a will save or he does it.
Yeah, I should.
I mean, if
However-
you want to make it where I can't talk out of character, then that's fine.
Get it? You want to be an evil fuck
I'd like
to
to know ahead of
everybody.
time. No, I just think it would be it's like Wizards destroying the GM's plan. It's like this is probably
This
something
isn't my
significant, and
plan.
then Wizard just destroys it.
I did not
Or,
write this book.
you know,
This
the
is not
Yeah,
my
she
plan.
didn't write this.
So I can't think of anything outside of glass, even though it doesn't completely fit. So unless
It has
anybody
to be
else
like
has an
glass
idea-
or sand or something. Because what lies within the mountain's grave is like, if a mountain had a grave, it'd just be
Sand?
dirt, right? Or sand. Like, it'd just be dust.
the desert.
Maybe the desert.
What lies
The
within the
Lahars.
desert?
It's a Lahar, guys. A Lahar.
Sure, yes. Okay, so what are we going with?
I like the sound of like sand or desert, but it's saying like what lies within it, not what is it. It's not like the question isn't what am I talking about, unless mountain's grave. I mean, I guess it's sand. It could just be sand, because it's not saying specifically like a land feature or a type of terrain. It's talking about an
Remember
object,
also-
so the object would be sand.
It's a riddle, so its wording is obtuse.
Yeah, I think sand. That's my thought.
I'm willing to go with that. Anybody else?
I think that's fair.
I just shrugged.
Because you do use sand to make
Yes.
the window.
Okay. Then I will.
Well, it does say make a window of their bones, and you would typically find bones in a grave. So I think that's fair.
I say sand.
Yep.
That seems to be the rough consensus.
Okay. When you say that, he looks at you, surprised and puzzled. but his face just kind of makes a deranged twitch, and then he's like, they have no weight, no shape, no size, yet all well known when they arise. Though wordless, tuneless, tongueless too, they sing a song of pain full true.
Oh, you had it ready this time. I almost had it all. Just remember. I know one of my skills is that I type 80 words per minute.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wow,
used
nice.
to type 130.
Wow.
I can't now.
I think I might know this one, but I'm guessing I'm wrong.
I think I
Okay,
can
hold on.
code
Let me
pretty fast.
let me read it
but-
because I was just like focusing on like remembering it. Okay.
Yeah.
No weight, no shape, no size. Yet all know well when they arise. Wordless, tuneless, tongueless. They sing a song of painful true.
No, you mixed up two words that kind of. Yeah, no, it's yet all well know, not all know well. That's kind of an important distinction, I think, here.
Is it?
No, probably not.
I don't think so. I think it's the same meaning either way.
But
I don't think so, but but like
So
are they
what's
talking
not an
about?
actual object? It's something abstract.
I think it might be wind.
But wind doesn't sing a song of pain.
Have you
Yeah,
not
you
heard
can
the
hear
wind
like
whistle through the trees?
Well, it can wail.
mournful and wail. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can howl.
But
Hearing
they
wind
have, so
go
it's like
through.
multiple objects.
The winds.
Yeah.
Well, we'll call that Plan B.
Okay. I
Plan
like
A is
Plan B.
combat.
I feel like there's a better answer.
Explain your
Um,
reasoning.
The answer's revolution.
For why I think wind isn't the answer, or why they think
No,
wind is the answer.
a better solution.
I'm coming
What
up
is
with
your
it still.
guess?
I'm still thinking. I just don't think wind fits quite right. Wind doesn't like arise.
No, we're talking about wind
When I
rises.
hear when I hear like arise, it's like I don't know. There's got to be something that fits better. I think, unless everyone thinks it's wind and I'm just crazy.
Well, okay, so like it. The only thing I can think of to make a case out of it not being wind is it keeps using the word they, which implies that there's multiples of these things, and
Yeah,
the wind is
Yeah,
a
which is why I
singular
feel like the
singular
wind
noun.
is good.
that's a weird answer though. Like that.
We all look over there, and she's drinking from a cup of tea because she knows the PCs are going to be taking a while talking.
Probably.
Song of Pain, full true. Why say full there? Like completely true? What has pain in it? Or what sings a song of pain? History? Singing a song makes you think that you can hear it. So what do you hear that has no, that's painful, that has no size? A scream, a yell. No, but it's, yeah? Meh,
I don't know.
maybe.
Like a voice?
But singing
Wordless,
a
tuneless,
song of
and
pain.
tongueless.
I mean, a scream is wordless. There's no words in a scream. There's probably a tune to a scream.
Maybe it's just air.
Yeah, but you see, I can understand the winds, plural, but the airs? Nah.
The
That's a
airs?
little bit more of a stretch.
Yeah.
To be fair, air
Sing a
would
song
be
of
plural.
pain.
So
The air molecules. That's
Oxygen has weight. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I-
this creature's familiar with like the weight of, you know, like singular molecule.
Excuse me, do
like,
you know
element.
molecular chemistry? We need to
Do
ask
you know
that-
molecular
him that.
chemistry? Is the reply?
Yeah, that's what we ask him. Yeah, then he'll be like, "Oh, damn, he got us." Fuck.
I don't know. We can just give a guess and say wins and see what happens. I don't think it's right though. But I don't have a better suggestion.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I was thinking scream or yells, shouts, something like that, but
would Whizpops roll
seems
me
like-
an intelligence check?
That's what he's
sure.
best at, right?
I'm pretty good at those. I'm pretty good at those.
Whizpops, you're kind of confident that you're on the right track.
yeah.
Okay. Screams, shouts, yells, I mean, it has to be something that has directly to do with pain. Like you could shout an exclamation, not in pain. You can wail. Wails.
Well, I mean, one is not mutually exclusive from the other.
Crying, but there's a tone to that. Cries? You don't really say a cry arises, though. What arises that's like a sound?
Actually,
Is it just
cries sounds reasonable.
Tongueless is the part that kind of gets me. Like, what does it, like, can you cry without a tongue? I guess,
Technically,
maybe?
I
you can
would
hear
think so,
you can
yes.
still hear people wailing if you've cut their tongue out.
You know this from experience.
You just can't make words without your tongue, which would support this.
Good luck enunciating.
So, I mean, cries, again, isn't necessarily, like, what do you do when you feel pain?
Wails? Yeah, wailing.
Wailing?
You wail or
wails?
cry or scream.
Yeah.
It's something along those lines. I don't know.
Screams? A
I
scream?
think the
Yeah.
intelligence check was to basically tell you that I think you have the right answer.
Yeah, it's just like, does it matter if we say, like, screams versus cries versus wails? Like, I think it might
I don't
be
know.
one of those.
It's some riddles, like, you know, they have like similar answers.
I like screams because it's the thing to me that seems like there's the least amount of, like, tongue involvement.
Then go for it with
And
Pops. Give your
You'd
answer.
scream in pain. Okay, I'll say screams.
Okay.
I like how we're all sitting back here behind the door yelling things.
Yeah, I
through
guess
it.
we can be inside, right? Should we all be inside here?
That's up
I
to
don't
you.
know.
Uh,
It's their
I
room.
think this is working.
the creature doesn't seem to be aggressive, right? So I feel like
Until we give the wrong answer.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just stay here then.
So it
If
looks
that's what
back
we're
at you
doing.
through the doorway and says, "Oh, my. Yes. It is screams. Very good. But I bet you won't get this one. 4 Aws have
Okay,
I
Golem.
for punching through. 4 knives have I for cutting true. 10 friends above and 10 below, to grind up pieces of my foe. What am I?
I'm not even bothering to try and write it down now. It's like,
Well, she's got it now.
what is an all AWL?
I don't know. Let's go look it up.
It's a long pointed instrument for punching holes in things,
Oh,
usually
it's like a
leather.
punch.
Oh,
A hole
okay.
punching tool.
I
Yeah.
see.
Interesting.
This sounds
Yeah, it is
like
a
a
tool.
lion.
What?
This sounds like a lion. Claws for piercing and slashing and
Claws?
teeth.
What?
But what's the
Also
What, like
punching
the
no
through.
knives?
claws.
Knives for cutting true. Those are your claws, right?
Right, but you
Or
don't
your
have
paws.
you don't have like 4 punches and 4 knives or 4 claws.
You
Mine
have
is
claws on your forward, on your front and hind paws.
just mean on each hand and leg. But that could be any like clawed creature.
Yeah,
Why
but we're in the
lion?
desert, so I'm going with lion.
All right. Well,
But
Wait,
I mean, how many
they have
teeth do you have, right?
4?
I was thinking teeth
this
came
sounds a
into
lot
this
more
somehow.
complicated than like the whole river thing. But if you're confident on that, then go
Well,
ahead.
I'm just giving you my suggestion.
Yeah, I think you're on the right track. I'm not convinced it's lion over
It
any
probably
other creature.
references an animal of some kind. For grinding up pieces of my foe, that sounds kind of like,
That's good to
animalistic
know, Layla.
bestial. But 10 friends above and 10 below, what the hell is that?
That sounds like
Teeth.
teeth.
Do we know how many teeth lion have?
But
No.
yeah, that's
Do they have 20 teeth?
Somebody with knowledge nature? Whiz pops?
Oh,
you mean someone with
Hold on.
knowledge?
I've
Yeah.
got knowledge nature.
Both Raz and Whizpops find that that is very fitting. However, you're thinking more specifics. A lion has 4 canine teeth, 4 carnassial teeth, I don't know how to say that, teeth, and 20 more teeth in the mouth.
Oh, I get it. Those are the knives. The 4. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do I think that lions are unique in this number of teeth,
No, I think
or do I think
based
like
on what I've
most
just
creatures
heard,
have that?
we might just be talking about teeth in general.
Like, yeah, do I have the same number of teeth?
I don't know. Do you? Do you have 4 canine teeth, 4 carnassial teeth?
I don't think so. I think I have more
No,
than
you
that.
don't. Humans don't have those
Oh.
teeth.
Okay.
Humans are not carnivores.
So
Anyways,
I'm a carnivore.
just because you eat
They
meat
do
doesn't
have
mean
the
you are a
pointed-
carnivore.
They do have
we
pointed
we
carnivore
have
teeth.
8 teeth. We have four carnivore teeth, but we have 8 teeth in the front for cutting the part of the food off, and then was
Yeah.
it 8 in the back on top and 8 in the back on bottom for chewing it up. So yeah, we don't match that.
So do we think
No,
the
it's
answer is
different. But
teeth, or do we think the answer is like lion? I think teeth, but
I
I'm
think
not
it would
sure.
more be a mouth because it's all the
Well,
teeth
so
together.
uh, could be, yeah. Because who owns the teeth? It's the mouth. I don't know. I think it's the answer's mouth. What do you guys think? Derek and I both think that. Or
I agree with that.
okay, Nimotep and Raz, you okay with mouth, or you think it's something else?
I mean, your answer doesn't have to be a single word. Keep that in mind.
I mean,
Oh,
I, the player, Zerdurium, do not know how many teeth different creatures have.
But
So
your cat folk knows cats.
how many
Right.
teeth do
Okay,
cats
so
have?
alright, that seems like a GM hint. I don't know how you did it that fast, but yeah, I think you're supposed to say lion.
Is it lion or cats? Like, do all cats have the same number of teeth? Whether they're lions or cats or whatever?
I think now we're thinking too hard. As a
Well,
Probably just
GM,
lion.
I know when the GM's telling you like that's it. Like
What,
you've done
just
it.
lion?
Just shut up and do it, damn it.
That's incredible
Well,
if the answer's actually lion and you got it that fast.
well, apparently I came to that conclusion not quite correctly, but it is
All right, let's
so
just say lion.
specifically lion or generally cats.
I think
That's the
lion
only other
because not
question.
all
You can
cats
say
are
big
carnivores,
cat
right?
and see what they say. Big cat would be a range of things, I guess. And it could include lion.
I say what you want. I don't care.
You say me, and then you leap upon him and tear him to shreds.
Shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not really.
Let's go.
If this was Kepri, I'd go for that.
Oh,
You use
yes.
pounce.
That would be great. I mean, that would work for me too, because I'm like an animal kind of person.
Yeah, what's Noel's teeth situation?
I
guess
don't
it'd
know.
be kind of dog-like.
They-
I don't know if the dogs have same teeth like cats do.
Probably not. But
Wait,
anyway,
what do you think,
okay.
cat or
I think
lion?
Nematep had the answer.
I mean, if we say lion and the answer's cat, we probably still get it, and probably vice versa. I'd just be more specific and say lion.
Okay.
Is that Nimitep's gonna say that, or what's the final answer?
Okay.
Promise one
Let's
So
no
go with
I'll say
lion.
lion.
It seemed like the
No, let
first
me
two, I
rephrase
think
that.
I kind of thought of them like on my own, but the last one, I'm not bad with. I'm not good at that kind of like riddle where it's like
Secret
describing
wiped
like
out.
specific.
My internet died.
Oh,
Yeah.
it must
too.
have.
Stream stopped. Everything. See if I can
Oh,
get
I was
that
just
back
like,
up.
oh, Secret's like, she didn't think we'd be smart enough to figure this out, so she didn't prepare it. She's trying to figure out what to do now.
Oh no, I know exactly what to do. I actually I read these to my boyfriend. I'm like, God, like these are hard. Like I would never figure these out. But like you guys, you did good. You did good.
The power of teamwork, I
Yeah,
think.
if I was by myself trying to figure this out, like no. But I think like you guys throwing ideas, yeah, probably helped. Okay, let me just make sure everything's back up.
I want to order food then in this hiatus,
Yeah. I think we're good.
if that's all right. Or should I wait?
I'm gonna continue right now, so that's entirely up to you.
Okay, I'll wait. Till
So
later.
what was you guys? What do you say? How do you respond? Who responds?
Lion. Wiz Pops says lion.
Pop says lion. Okay. The math tup look over at you guys, and he says, That's oh, that's correct. And then he just kind of seems to slump down, just in a very slumped body position, and he's just kind of sitting there, just staring down at the ground now. Kind of like an emo child would.
Okay.
He was really hoping he'd be able to fight us.
Or maybe that was a spell or something he was under the effects of, and now he's performed his duty.
I'll take some steps into the room and see what happens.
Okay.
I'll follow and detect magic if nothing happens.
You step into the room. Nothing happens, like within the room. The individual doesn't seem to react or respond to you. It might, like, glance up at you for a moment, but then just back down to the ground. And, Miss Pops, you do detect magic.
Okay. And I'll
perception around the room.
concentrate and try and identify things.
Yeah, I'll start searching around the room.
Okay. You detect the magic on a shield that the Maftet has.
Is that the only magic aura in that direction?
That is correct.
Oh, okay. Well, I could try and figure out more about it, but I don't really care. It's a magic shield. I can identify it later if we somehow acquire it, but is there a way for me to identify, like, if the creature's under some sort of enchantment?
You don't think it's under an enchantment because you did not detect magic on it.
I was gonna say your detect magic would
Okay.
have.
So that's how they would have picked it up. Okay. Then I'll let the party know as much.
Who is this temple dedicated to? Now that we're here.
Uh,
44 knowledge religion. I probably know. It's good to be a wizard.
that's a good question. They don't actually say. Let me back up a couple of things here, see if I can remember. I'm not sure if it is dedicated to anybody. Oh, um, yeah, you don't know. Sure.
There
Weird,
aren't any
okay.
clues.
You're not sure
We
it's
appear to
Must be
have broken
dedicated
this
to a
this
god
creature.
or anything like that.
I'll look around and examine the altar and the moon phases to see if there's any clues or hints or anything.
Okay, but again, you don't think this
Otherwise,
has anything to do with a god, so you're really just not sure.
oh no, I'm not looking for God. I'm just looking to see if there's any
Um,
anything of interest.
oh, not particularly, but maybe if you go back into this
Okay.
room.
Well, I was going to say we haven't actually searched the snake room yet.
Right.
So if there's nothing in the main temple or chapel or whatever it is, then I'll go
Mhm.
back and take a quick look around the snake room.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
I put my hand in front of the Maftet to see if they respond to it.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second. You find a ring, Nimitep. It's a sturdy bronze ring in the shape of a ram's head with two small rubies for eyes.
Huh.
Hey, we don't like the Rams in this game.
I have
What do you
no
think of this, Whiz
feelings
Pops?
towards the Rams. Whiz Pops thinks it's magical.
I'll take a look at it. Wait, are you in the other room? It's in there?
Well, I think
Yeah, it was
Whiz
the snake
Pops
room.
comes back
Oh,
to maybe
okay.
with
Bring
other
bring
Yeah, where
it
all
back
like the
in
snake corpses
here.
are.
Yeah, bring it back in here so it's in the light, and I'll try and identify it. Button.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We're fine.
Let's see, 15 plus. Oh, okay, you got it. This ring is called the
Whiz
Ring
Pops.
of the Ram. The Ring of the Ram is an ornate ring forged of hard metal, usually iron or an iron alloy. It has the head of a ram as its device. The wearer can command the ring to give forth a ram-like force manifested by a vaguely discriminable shape that resembles the head of a ram or a goat. This force strikes a single target, dealing 1d6 points of damage if one charge is expended, 2d6 if two charges are used, 3d6 if three, the maximum, are used. Treat this as a ranged attack with a 50-foot maximum range and no penalties for distance. The force of the blow is considerable, and those struck by the ring are subject to a bull rush if within 30 feet of the ring wearer. The ram is large and uses the ring's caster level as its base attack bonus with a strength of 25. This gives the ram a combat maneuver bonus of plus 17. The ram gives a plus 1 bonus on the bull rush attempt if 2 charges are expended, or plus 2 if 3 charges are expended. In addition to its attack mode, the Ring of the Ram also has a power to open doors as if it were a character with a strength 25. This expands 1 charge. If 2 charges are expanded, the effect is equivalent to a character with a strength 27. If 3 charges are expended, the effect is that of a character with strength 29. A newly created ring has 50 charges. When all the charges are expended, the ring becomes non-magical item.
Wow, that's
Oh, interesting.
some item.
It's a little
So
blasty
let you
ring.
do bulls
Basically what it does.
rushes at your caster level based on caster
You can
level.
also just like damage people with it.
And you
And-
think
or
you
there
can
are
just do ranged
attacks
33
with it.
charges still on this ring.
Wow, I'll ask Layla if
I'm
she
gonna
wants
edit
this.
that into here.
Because, I mean, the only casters are me or her, and I don't think I care to have it.
No. The ring's caster level. Anybody can use it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it the
anyone can
rings?
use-
I thought
anyone can do
I thought it uses your caster level
No,
for
the
the
ring's
VAB.
caster level.
Okay. Well, in that case, I don't care. Someone else take it. I don't want it. I'm going to be invisible and flying around, so ramming things is not on my to-do list.
Ramming things.
You don't want to create a pit and then use the ring to push things into it.
That was so level 7.
Plus, I can do that. So
Things can fly now, so yeah.
he creates the pit, and I can ram things into it.
I say it's teamwork. We can do it
I'll
in the
take it.
same
Yeah.
round if someone else takes it.
I'll take it then.
Like I
All right,
actually
there you
have
go. Layla has
Yeah,
it.
the other
pushing.
issue is,
I have the
already have a ring
ability to
assessment.
push with my blast.
I only have a ring of protection. That's my only ring. So
I'd say my other ring is gonna probably be something like,
how many charges does
I
this
don't
thing
know,
have right now?
invisibility or something. 33.
33. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably the block of text from that is huge. So have fun with that. It's really nice though. You can use it to like open doors if we didn't have strong party members.
Yeah, if we had this in Mantis's game, it would be perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where the door is our biggest adversary.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so Raztex, you're waving your hand in front of the individual, and they seem kind of docile, like a docile horse would.
Like completely non-responsive, or just like looking at it but like not doing anything?
Might look at it, but doesn't follow, doesn't respond to you or react to you. But he's clearly there. He's clearly present. Every once in a while, he'll glance at the movement, but doesn't seem to care or is showing no reactive response.
I ask him a question then. I say, did did someone put you here?
He just kind of tilts his head down, staring at the ground, just rocks back and forth a little bit very lightly.
Hmm. Does he appear to have any food in this room?
Yeah, you do see food and drink that the individual might have been using. If you spend time looking around the room, there's evidence that this individual's been staying in here for a while now.
Okay. So they didn't just like lock this poor fuck in here.
I don't know about that.
I kind of
but
feel bad for.
there's at least provisions in here.
Okay. Maybe he
It
is
is.
just a little crazy.
Well, have you tried talking to him yet?
I'm trying to. I asked him and
Oh, okay.
he doesn't say anything.
Right.
Sorry.
He just looks sad. Well, here.
Something's
You
affected
serve
his
some kind
mind,
of
so
maybe, yeah. Well, I tell him if you ever want to leave this place, we can take you out. You needn't stay here.
What's it? A little? Is that? Trying to remember the description. Was that like a little altar up there in the corner?
yes.
Yeah, but we couldn't
A
figure out
altar of
who what
black
the altar's
stone with
for.
some horns on it.
Blackstone. Oh boy, that's terrifying.
But it seems like it's just
Nero.
a generic altar.
Nero wants to take a little bit closer of a look at it out of curiosity.
Okay, you do so. You spend some time looking at it.
Should I roll a religion on that?
As established earlier,
Alright.
you don't seem to think there's any religious significance in this room.
Eh.
Wiz Pop's
Alright,
already rolled a 44 knowledge religion and didn't get anything.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will investigate it a little bit. Maybe see if there's anything on it, like secret compartments or whatnot, while I'm looking at it.
Okay. You don't find anything like that.
So I'll walk back over to the group, and while I'm going, go, that's bloody brilliant craftsmanship.
This place does look very old. But yeah,
Yes, it reminds me of myself.
whoever made it. I think this is older than you,
Oh,
Wiz-Pop.
please, Whiz Pops, nothing's older than you.
Oh, if only that were true.
If Wiz-Pops ever gets like a wish, like an end game wish, his wish would be like, I wish I was the oldest being in the universe.
Secretly, Wizpops is actually a deity who created
Yes,
everything, so he is the
Something
oldest.
that I did not mention to
Not
you guys,
really,
but we did mention earlier, is there were all the blood trails and stuff in this room and along the walls and
yes.
stuff. Well, there's
Yeah.
blood trails
Yeah, they lead in here.
from the door.
Oh, in here. Oh, maybe this
in-
is where the snakes have been, I don't know, moved from? They're too old to eat now, so. But
These
this he
blood
looks like he has
trails
food.
don't look like something snakes would be leaving.
Oh no?
No.
Maybe it was something else. But whatever it is, it's probably dead now.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
I guess.
The only thing we
Leave
can
your
do,
friend?
delve deeper.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to talk. He's too melancholy.
poor friend.
We answered
Where's
his
our
riddles, so he
Sphinx?
doesn't get to murder us now.
I got our Sphinx with
Outside?
Yeah, I guess she is outside.
Would she be able to fit in here?
No, I think what she'll do is scout for you guys for now and set up some symbols outside and tell you guys that she'll alert you if any trouble comes.
Oh, she's not coming with us?
I mean, if you want me to,
Do you think
bring
she'd
her
fit
in,
through that
but
5-foot doorway?
she's big. She's gonna take up a lot of space. She's not gonna do a whole lot in combat for you guys.
If we come back around to the front door, we can open that because that one's a much bigger entrance.
Yeah, and she's gonna tell you she's gonna set up some symbols at the front door, some traps, protection wards, and various.
Okay, so that's good. If we get in trouble, we can lure them out
Alrighty.
to her, and then she can help us.
Mhm. Because yeah, she would have to squeeze to get in
Alright.
there, and she doesn't want to, but if you want her to.
She can also watch our parked car too.
That's true. She might drive it without you knowing.
That'd be awesome.
She would have to squeeze to get in that thing. Only fits a medium creature, but yeah. Okay, so what are we doing?
Checking the store for traps.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'll have Nuatep check
I'll then
the
listen
door.
to the door.
Okay.
Oh, that keening we heard. Was that coming from him?
Yeah.
Okay. But he's not doing that anymore.
No. So he seems,
Okay.
crazed and deranged, and now he seems docile and yeah, catatonic.
Yeah, it's a little
perhaps.
worrying. I'm just not gonna worry about it for now, but I do want to detect magic on that door as well before we try and go through it.
You don't think there are any noises or anything occurring on the other side of the door that you can hear or tell? And yeah, the door doesn't seem trapped, but it does seem locked.
It's not magical.
Okay. I can deal with the lock here.
Okay, so you unlock the door.
Then I will, if I don't hear anything behind it, I will peek through.
Okay, one.
And I want some combat.
You want combat?
I want combat. I haven't gotten to use disintegrate yet, and I want to so bad. Lee.
Ha.
You can use it.
It's
You can use it to
probably my
disintegrate a
favorite
door.
spell. It's probably my favorite spell in Pathfinder, I think. Like that or Fireball.
Well, don't be like the guys of the Glass Cannon podcast who never hit them except for maybe once.
Okay.
I mean,
You
I have
open the
True
door.
Strike, so.
Metra hit a lot
Low.
of disintegrates. They just always make the saves.
Low stone tables covered in brownish stains ring the center of this chamber, with piles of rusted chains heaped next to them. The tables surround a red stone altar. Obsidian chips embedded on each face of the altar form pointed runes that stab down toward the ground, and several black iron knives lie atop the altar in a puddle of fresh blood.
More blood.
And that tracks of blood are leading from this room to there.
I'm guessing that if you answered his questions wrong, he'd bring you in here and sacrifice you.
Maybe.
But even that doesn't quite make sense because we had already seen that nobody had used that secret door. Unless it was the original crew that came in here that are all being sacrificed one at a time. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know.
Carefully sneak in here and take a look around.
Okay, I'll wait for
I think I would
Nematep.
still have see invisibility up depending on how long it's been, but I put it up in the battle outside and it lasts like 2 hours. So, just as a reminder to the GM, if there's anything invisible, and it's been less than 2 hours since the battle, I would see it.
Okay, Whizpops is invisible. Anything else?
No, I'm not invisible. I can see invisible.
Oh, okay. No. Does Nematep still have Feather Step on?
This
her?
seems like the kind of place that would have invisible
Yes.
things. That's all.
Do you still have
And bark skin.
morale? Attack 1 morale from Layla.
That's bless, I think, is probably gone.
Bless
by now.
would've
So
worn
no,
off.
yeah.
The shield would be gone.
Yes, shield's gone.
Yeah, I can
The
do this
natural
on my
armor?
character as well. Maybe not.
That natural armor is good.
Okay.
That'll last for an hour and a bit.
Yep. Thanks. I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't remove it because Pluto put it on me. Layla put it on me.
As isn't raging right now. Turn that off.
No, I'm not reaching right now. Oh, I still had it?
Yeah, it's off now. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
and false life's like 11 hours, so that's definitely good.
So Nimitep's sneaking around the corner to investigate. What is everybody else doing?
I come up here trying to be quiet, but then I don't want to go any further.
I'll sneak into the room because I actually am very sneaky.
I'm also very sneaky. At least I don't hear myself move.
I am the sneakiest. I roll terribly, but it's fine.
Okay.
Whizpops thinks he's sneaky. He just can't hear all the noise he's making.
I'm gonna go ahead and describe the other room to you guys, but some things are gonna happen. So go ahead and Raz, is that where you're standing? And Nero, is that where you're standing? Go ahead and roll initiatives, and something's gonna happen. I'll tell you all about
I'm gonna be
it.
right here behind Nematep.
Yeah, I don't think Nero would be. Okay.
Sorry, who's rolling initiative?
All of you guys.
We all are.
Everyone.
So
All of us.
Nimitep, in
Okay.
the room that you're looking into, a wide hall stretches from a pair of stone double doors to the south to an oversized archway to the north, which is where you guys are. Let me reveal the whole room to you now.
Right, because north and south are weird.
Ah, somebody took notes about the compass.
Oh yeah, we had this whole conversation about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
that was yeah.
Engraved
we were
sigils.
very upset about it, or I was at least. Anyway.
Engraved
Continue on.
sigils of eyes, suns, swords, and water birds mark the large stone blocks that pave the floor. 6 cloves line the hall, 3 on each side. Within each clove stands an upright stone sarcophagi carved in the likeness of a human man, his arms crossed over his chest. Thin, foul-smelling smoke emanates from the eyes of the sarcophagi, creating a dark haze in the room. Okay. Now for what happens. Nimetep, you roll a stealth. Where is that? Did you roll stealth? Go ahead and roll that stealth.
I did.
Roll
It is
I see sleight of hand. Whoops.
I think you rolled
Maybe
slide
I
of hand
pushed
on
the wrong button.
accident.
Whoopsies.
I
The
tried to
wrong
steal
bouton.
something.
Yeah.
There's a stone.
Okay. In the other room, you see two Maftets. They seem to be talking amongst each other. And they don't seem to notice you at all. Did everybody roll?
I think so.
I rolled my initiative.
Okay, cool.
I got a 17.
However, something's gonna happen. And Nimitep, you're gonna be flat-footed unless you have something that says otherwise. Do you have something?
Like
Do you have
combat
uncanny
reflex.
dodge?
Let me just check. Yes, I have uncanny dodge. I think I just got it recently.
Yeah, then you're not flat-footed. Unless they're like over 4 hit die higher than you or something crazy. I don't remember exactly how that works, but there's a way to get around it. But or that's improved uncanny dodge. I know improved uncanny dodge you're like immune to flanks or something like that. Unless they're like a significantly higher level than you.
Yeah, hold on, I lost the character.
Oh, apparently I've had uncanny dodge for a very long time now and have just decided to forget about it.
Oh.
I cannot be caught flat-footed and do not lose my dex to AC if the attacker is invisible. So I'm not flat-footed.
Okay. I'll
I
unclick that
can
button.
still be flanked. I think improved means that it can't be flanked anymore.
Yeah, improves
That's
where
fine.
they get rid of flanks.
Enter the map. Okay. You feel the ground rumble as it gets closer and closer, and something pops up from under. Why is this not approving? What the hell? Something pops up from under the ground, and it doesn't want to approve the movement, so I'll just put it there. And it's going
Yep.
to
It's a
bite
skeleton.
at you.
Did it smash through the floor, or did it sort of
I think so.
emerge from the floor?
It's like burrowing. Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
It seems to be able to earth glide in a way.
Oh, earth glide. Okay.
Yeah, it's like an earth gliding
So
kind
it's not
of burrow.
damaging the floor.
It's not damaging at all.
Yeah.
It's gonna bite at you.
Okay.
Oh.
It critically hit me because why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Can I do anything about that?
You have fortification.
No.
Can you do a barrel roll? Do a barrel roll.
Yes.
Oh, that's not that
That's
bad.
not that bad.
There's a barrel roll.
Nice.
Nimitep, roll me a will save.
Yay for will saves!
More like won't save. Oh no, you're
Woo!
fine. Maybe.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh,
Nimitep,
maybe.
you don't feel so good. And we'll
Oh.
get to that when it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I only have one saving throw, and that's reflex. Anything else, I'll just fail.
Yeah.
That's like
Alright.
the worst one to have as your good save too.
These Maftets takes notice of that sudden noise that occurs over there, and she takes a look.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She attacks this weird skeleton thing. She's like, oh, that's where that thing went. This is what they've been trying to fight this whole time.
She casts a spell.
I don't think I can
It's
see
a
her, so
kind
it's
of
fine.
magic.
And that's her turn. She stays where she is, though. Okay. Nimitap. You don't know
Yep.
what's wrong with you, but the game master will tell you when it matters. But what would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to punch this guy defensively.
Okay.
And then
Let's
I
check at it.
will scooch around him.
They're fighting defensively bonus up too.
Yep, I've got that all
Yeah.
worked out.
Then it is going to strike at you again. It misses.
Okay, and that's it.
Those dodge effects. Oh, good lord.
I just need to try and figure out if I lose my crane wing.
You can tell you're taking that
This
feat
is
tree, right?
not
You didn't just take
approving
only
movement.
crane style. Like you're actually taking the
Why?
feat tree, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just have just the crane style on my Magus. I didn't take any of the other stuff.
I figured I might as well go down the tree and just
It's decent for
see what
monk
it's
because
like.
you're. I might have taken more of it if I had initially if I'd gone with kind of the initial plan of being like gauntlet unarmed strike, but I ended up using normal like a longsword.
Oh, geez, that's the problem. Okay, never mind. A sec. It was
What
still a
was
miss. It just I was trying to figure out why my armor class was much higher than I thought it was.
a 29
I'd
still
accidentally
miss?
put full defense, not just regular defense. 29. Yeah, 29 still misses.
Okay. And so that's your turn, right? You attack moved.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, do I know what
Layla.
this thing is?
Let's see. This would be a knowledge religion.
Okay, I have that, but I'm not very good at
Uh-oh.
it. But I'll roll it. Let's take a roll at least.
You're not
BRB.
sure. These are not common creatures, but you
Okay.
do know it's undead.
Alright. I have overland flight up right now.
I'll be right
What's
back.
the lighting like in this room? Is it just normal
lit.
light,
Normal light.
dim light? Normal light, okay. Okay, I'm going to I think I'm just going to invisibility on myself. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna kind of fly up into here, and I'll see these. Then I'll see these things up here, and hopefully they don't see me because I'm invisible.
Okay, so you're gonna fly in
And hopefully this
there.
thing. Yep, and hopefully this
Invisible.
thing can't see me while I'm invisible.
That'll. I'll need a moment to confirm anything. Okay, you fly in. God dang it! My approving your guys' token movement is not working, and I feel like the only way to fix that is the restart, and I don't want to do that because then that means like I have to reopen all these windows. So I will just drag you to where you want to go. Oh. Boo.
Sure.
I just keep smashing my middle button and it's just not doing anything. I'm like, why? Maybe I'll
I'm
relaunch
back.
Corsair or something.
Yeah, it could be your mouse rather than Fantasy Grounds too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Probably from that losing internet temporarily broke something.
That could be it too.
Maybe I might have desynced or something.
Which makes me think it's Fantasy Grounds, but you can try the mouse thing first. Might work.
Nope, didn't work. Nope. Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Here's the fun part. Something else gets to go. And the ground is going to be able to ripple and shudder unnaturally.
It's another one.
Oh boy.
I'm dragging the
Ooh, I'm glad I flew over here.
Hello.
so I think it's going to be
This has got to be a reflex save.
on it is that's not the proper size. Hold on.
No, I'm flying, so if it's on the ground, it might be okay.
So the only person flying right now is Layla because everybody else was walking through the doorway and is flat-footed. So everybody in that circle, the surrounding area is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
that's fine.
You
I thought it was
thought you
gonna
were
be
gonna
worse
get
than
away
that.
from it? No.
I actually thought it was gonna be something worse.
No!
No.
But it's not
Like,
like entangling me or anything, right?
No. You
Okay.
guys
I
cannot
can
see
fly.
the
I've flied
creature.
on.
It seems to be
Even Wiz Pops can't see it?
like there's no
We haven't gotten there yet.
there's no creature. It might be underground, maybe.
Yeah, something else. You mean the thing
Right,
that
okay.
used this? Like, you can still see the one up here.
Yeah, you can see the one up there,
But-
but whatever just happened, you can't see
So-
what
yeah.
caused it.
Where it caused it, yeah. It's not like this thing cast a spell or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This Mafta looks over and sees what's going on, and she is going to cast a spell. Magic weapon
Okay. Eh,
on the scimitars.
whatever.
Okay. Raz.
Okay. So I'm going to move here and pull out my battle axe and flank with Nematep and take an attack on this creature. I'm also going to turn on all my buffs. I'm going to get angry. But I think I won't go reckless. I think I should have enough to hit to handle this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What else did we do today? Oh, it was all that. That's what all those rages are spent on, right? Because we spent like we fought scorpion people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fought
yeah.
a bunch of scorpion people.
Could have been a whole lot more too.
Alright, here comes
Yeah,
one
if we
attack.
fought all of them, we probably wouldn't have been coming in here.
Today, at least. No. Okay. You
You
hit.
know.
That looks good. Bop. It's got a little bit of DR. But I do too.
Let me just set her initiative 0 because she's not in here. Okay, Whiz Pops.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
How dare you?
Okay,
His pops chews. He's like
How high is the
spits
ceiling?
in a bucket. What is this? 27. 20 feet.
Okay, so I'll
Maybe
just
this
fly
is a
like
little
5 feet off the ground.
dummy-like, so it might be a little higher in the center of the room.
Sure. And then knowledge-wise on this creature that's close to me, can I knowledge check that?
Religion? Okay. Often, when a particularly evil criminal is executed, suspicious folk fear that the criminal's remains might rise from the death to continue to plague the living. To combat this possibility, many mobs of rural justices take to practice of burning the bodies, grinding the bones, and scattering the remains in the wild. Yet, in the case of particularly evil criminals, even these steps are in vain, for their will is enough to resemble a body from earth, stone, roots, and plants drawn from the region into which the remains were scattered. Such an undead horror rises as a guchubu, a harbinger of misfortune and vengeance
Cebu?
from beyond the grave. A newly formed, whatever its name is, resembles well how its enemies treated it, and while the undead creatures retains none of its previous life's talents, its undead state grants it many new tools to seek revenge with. Typically, this creature does not limit its revenge to those directly involved in its execution. Entire villages and towns fall victim to its rage. The creature's tactics tend towards the subtle, and it seeks to spread misfortune and death on a person-by-person basis, slaying its enemies one at a time until they flee so that all that remains is a ghost town. This creature is about 6 feet tall, about 100 pounds. And do we have a picture? No. No. Other than what you guys got. Oh. Okay. Things you might want to know is that bludgeoning weapons are going to be the best to get past the DR. It's immune to electricity, it has undead traits, and it probably resists cold. You think that this creature might have fast healing. And you notice that it seems to be able to break up the ground and make things difficult. But also the misfortune part. You think it can curse its targets.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, cool. Do I think it can like travel underground, like Earth glide?
Yeah, you know it can earth glide and burrow.
Okay. So that's, the other one is
so
probably underground.
Its visual description is a skeletal carcass pulls itself from the ground, its body formed of such from earth and soil as from bones and rotting flesh. So you can see all the soil in its body.
Okay, and it doesn't appear to be able to fly, correct?
You don't think these can fly, but you think they might have spell-like abilities. Some spells, but you think they're all earth-related.
Okay.
It's almost like an elemental.
Are they?
But it's undead.
Do they have bones inside them? Do I know if they're made of bones or are they just made of earth?
They have bones, but you don't think they need the bones to.
Okay, so bone shatter probably wouldn't be very effective.
You're not sure. It might. It might like
It
kick
might.
all the dirt out of it.
It probably
you know?
work,
Well,
but it probably
would
won't
work,
get the bonus. It probably won't get the bonus
Okay.
thing that you would
Yeah, I
get
get
against like
bonus.
a skeleton.
I'm just gonna cast haste, and yeah. So, because
Probably not on
I
me.
could. Yeah, not on Layla. On everyone but Layla.
Haste is good.
So I think you can hit
Because I know
everybody
that's
else
just
with
gonna
it.
be good, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's the plan. Get hasty. And then I'm going to move back here. So I fly up I'll fly up 10 feet and like move back here to the side of the near the wall.
Okay. Do, do, do.
These are undead though, so your undead stuff will work against them.
True, yeah.
I'm excited.
I don't actually
Your turn.
have a lot of that kind of stuff. Like, I can do the suffocation thing. Yeah, that's my turn. I can do the suffocation thing
Okay.
and apply some meta magic,
Nero.
but I might try that later.
I'm not sure that would help. Robbing a
So
skeleton of breath.
you were
doesn't-
saying that
Oh, yeah, that's
we
right.
couldn't see it anymore?
No, you can't see the other one that caused the earthquake thing that's causing the difficult terrain. You can still see this one up here though.
Okay, then blast. What
Blast
bloody
it.
hell am I walking through that
Blast
bloody
it.
area? Bloody.
All right.
Alright. So should I apply my Undead Crusader, or are you doing that, or I don't know how that works so much.
Oh, good point. Yep, it's on. It's on. Yay.
Blast like it's Mardi Gras.
You hit?
It's like Christmas in February.
What?
Nero hit something on his first attack. It's like Christmas in
Right?
February.
How come the damage hasn't gone through? What the blood?
There it goes.
There we go, it rolled. That was weak.
Yeah, it's
That's
a lot
four
of ones.
Yeah, that is.
Right?
Okay. All right. You blast it.
And that's going to be the end of my turn. No movement.
Okay. Round 2. This thing. Teach me, people. I don't use this ability much. Can I
What?
spring away in the situation I'm in?
And like
You can
attack somebody
spring-
else?
It will still provoke from the other targets, but you could spring attack to like whiz pops or something if it was like for this guy.
Huh.
Like that is an option. They have to be just 10. They as long as they're 10 feet away and you aren't.
I mean,
Like-
I am 10 feet up, so it can
Well, right.
maybe
But
Okay,
if
reach
I
my
well, go
leg.
after Nero,
spring
maybe.
to something, then I can spring away from it afterwards, or.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't have to go back to where it started.
And I'm limited to my movement speed of the
Mhm.
things
Single
I can
move.
do. Okay.
Yep.
I can
So
spring
yeah,
to the
theoretically
other
you
side of
could
a
spring
target.
attack. Sure, if you have path to that, but you have to be 10. The thing is, the thing you're spring attacking to has to be 10 feet away from you. So
Oh,
you can
okay,
spring
okay.
attack to
Yeah.
Nero, and then like you can move 20 feet up to attack Nero, and then move back 10 feet or something. That's something you could do.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's gonna do. It's
Like
gonna
that.
spring over to Nero, attack, and then.
Yeah,
back
and
up.
it'll provoke from Nematep and Raztak, but it won't provoke from Nero.
Right, and before you guys attack
Not that I
it,
provoke anyway.
let me
Mhm.
do something here.
Okay.
If you
It
have
might have
Fantastic
mobility.
Stride, you could pick one target to deny attack opportunities, but that was fantastic stride. What a great ability.
Okay.
I
All
miss
right.
that character sometimes.
So it does that. It springs away and provokes from you guys.
Okay, here comes a battle axe.
Oh, that's a hit. Oh.
Why did it not automatically roll? Oh, that was a grapple. I don't think you can grapple
Of
on attack
course.
opportunities.
Isn't it a
Roll
standard?
the-
Yeah, it's a standard action.
You can trip.
Yeah, you can't do
but
that on
not-
attack opportunities. You can
yeah.
trip.
Okay.
You can trip.
Fair enough. Then I guess I just hit him. I'll roll my confirm. Sadness.
That'd be crazy if there was like some kind of feeder ability that made the grappler
So
place
not
an
a crit.
attack.
Okay. But you guys both hit.
Okay.
Nimitep, as you've been like attacking, you're noticing that though you've been
Mm-hmm.
hitting, it seems like you should be like doing better at that.
It's okay. Are you taking that into account, or is there something on me, or should I put that in?
Oh, I'm already taking it all into account.
Sure. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Okay.
Did Raz roll the damage? She did. Okay. And then I'm gonna attack Nero with a bite. Misses, and then it's gonna spring away to over here.
Next to Wizpop.
Whiz pops in the air, but
It's
yeah.
hopping around.
Yeah, Wizpops has the height advantage on him. He's
Okay.
like 10 feet in the air, but
I
I
have the
probably
high
can still
ground.
reach him though. He has the high ground.
Maftet starts to say some stuff in hold on.
Probably in Sphinx.
No. I was just looking up something. She'll just say something in ancient Osirian and she'll say, it sounds like she's kind of like calling upon, and she's saying, "Come forth and attack those fools." And then she's gonna
Oh, we got a summoner.
cast another spell.
Well, it's a summon spell. We might have a chance to interrupt it. Maybe. I'll do a spellcraft check if I can hit the right fucking bouton to do it. There we go.
Well, it becomes obvious as she's casting it. She's casting Vanish and she disappears.
Hooray.
How dare! Okay, that's fine. I'm invisible too. We'll just have an invisible party together. We'll never see each other.
Let me set her rounds up. It's got a max, so it's up to 5 rounds.
It's got a maximum of 5 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. And Nimitep. Let me hide her.
Wizpops is up in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm probably barely in reach though, because the ceiling's only 20 feet tall.
Yeah, the main thing is I can't actually flank with you, so I'm going to scooch over here.
Try a feather step. You ignore the difficult terrain.
Yes, that's correct. I've learned my lesson. That will provoke from him.
We're like, even when we get out of the sand, we're like, yay! And then, oh, earthquake. The ground's all messed up. Damn it.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let me
Now I really want to play a
Open
Strix
sheet.
again.
It's gonna bite you. Are you ready? You ready? You good?
Yeah.
It misses.
Okay.
Let me take its mobility off. Oh, oops, wrong button. There you go.
And then I will attack it. But I hit it really good. Okay. Oh, really good.
Really good.
Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
That'll be it for my turn.
Thank you, Nemetep. That creature was beginning to annoy me.
Okay. Layla?
Hmm. I'm going to fly back over into here. And just gonna cast a. I'm not gonna designate anybody as an enemy for this spell because I don't want to break invisibility. I'm just gonna cast prayer on all my allies.
Does prayer's criteria require you to see your target?
I mean it's a 40
Like if
foot.
they were around a corner and you couldn't see them, would prayer still reach them? Like channel doesn't go around corners, so I was just wondering. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I'm only putting it on allies anyway. So I
Oh,
can
so
see
you're
them
being
all. I
specific.
can see all my allies
Right.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, it only works within 40 feet. I think they have to be like within line of sight. It's a burst, 40 foot.
Mhm.
Within a 40-foot radius burst centered on me. But
What you
yeah,
were
I'm
saying
only gonna
earlier
do.
meant it had a possibility that it was gonna hit something else if something else was there.
Well, no, there's also the ability to hit.
Oh right.
Like it hits enemies. I don't know if they have any enemies in range anyway, but yeah, this one's like right at the edge, or this one's too far away anyway. So yeah, I don't think there's any enemies that get hit by this anyway, so it's not gonna break my invisibility anyway. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna put and give everybody a luck bonus. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay. Earth gliding from out of the ground. Spring attacking. Can it spring attack Raz or no?
It's too close,
Too
I think.
close? That's the too close.
Well, depends on
Unless
where it's
its
at.
movement out of the ground counts.
Okay. Then it's going
Like when you
It has
earth
to just be
glide, does
10
your
feet
earth
away.
glide movement count as normal movement?
Well, it's moving
I
up
think so.
from out of the grounds, not necessarily.
Yeah, if it's moving
Then
from
yeah,
10
it
feet away,
probably
then
would
yes,
work
it can
then.
spring attack.
Yeah. We're gonna spring attack Nimitep. It's gonna bite at Nimitep. It misses.
Okay.
And then it's it's gonna end up over here. Okay, this Maftet casts a spell. And she also says in ancient Osirian, well, hurry up. And she like makes a motion with her hands like go forward. But you don't know what she's talking to.
Perfect.
She disappears. Woo! Okay, Raz.
Alright. I'm gonna go. Let's see. It's just like. These skeletons are kind of funny. Like, they can earth glide, right? So they can just, like,
Yeah.
go back into the ground.
Mhm.
I think it'd be funny if, like, they sprang attack out and then just went back in.
He probably could, but like this is like two combats next to each other and I don't want to make it too hard, you know what I'm saying? Anyways,
They're like little weird seals or something.
like gophers.
Yeah.
Not even gophers. Gophers make holes. But,
Okay, so let's see. What gives me my best action economy here? Because I have haste.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need my bow. I'm gonna put my axe away and draw my bow.
Yeah, the ground, the difficult ground, like moves with it when it moves. Oh.
Cool. So I'm gonna continue raging. I don't get my power attack for this because it's a range attack. But I will attack with my bow. I hit it.
Yep.
I do some damage. And that's my turn.
Alright, Whiz Pops.
I'm a hairy wizard.
It's you.
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and remove the dead one. Boom.
I'm going to spiked pit this guy here. Actually, no, I'll just do normal. Do I have a normal pit?
Spiked pit.
No, I
Something
already
that
used
earth
it.
glides?
It'll take spike damage.
You do you, boo.
Do I know if it can be blinded? Probably if I meta magic.
You think it has tremor sense, but it does have to see its targets to hit them other than tremor sense.
God, I don't even know.
Disintegrate it.
It's
You were just
undead. You have
talking
all
about.
these undead spells.
Yeah, but it's. I don't though.
Yeah, disintegrate it.
I can disintegrate it. I just didn't know if I was thinking these
You
things
could-
aren't like actually worth it, but maybe
You
they
could
are.
spontaneously just do a cure spell on him too.
And I have to touch him. Gross. Yeah, I'll disintegrate him. You're right. That's what Wiz Pops wants to do. So I'll cast a quicken True Strike on myself. Swift action, and then I will disintegrate him. Die. I guess, yeah, I'll shoot through Nimitep, I don't care. I only get a 16 mod or something.
Well, Nimitep's on the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm a pie, okay. So 20 mod. Button.
It fails.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh.
Wait, it's alive?
It's alive.
Get a low roll.
Holy guacamole.
Don't worry, it won't be alive for very much longer.
No, it will not.
And then I'll fly over here because I want to. Actually, I'll fly here.
Okay.
And then I see invisibility on me, so if those invisible things come out into this room, I should see them, I think. But if I don't see them now, then they're probably still in that room.
Okay. Well, nothing invisible. Well, other than the ones that vanished, but one of the sarcophagi opens. The door swings open, and something comes out of it.
Oh no.
Flesh of this emaciated creature appears charred or dried, and its empty eye sockets seep trails of smoke. And it's gonna move forward to here, and something's gonna happen.
More undead.
Undead,
was Pop
you
supposed to be good
better
against
get
these?
up out the way. Tomorrow we'll rise, so let's
Yeah, he
fight
likes
today.
fighting undead.
They need that song in Twitch Sings. Hollywood Undead.
Use your
Let's go.
turn undead ability.
Ew.
No, I'm not using my friggin' DC like 10 turn undead.
Okay,
I will use halt
Gaze-
undead though.
it-
Once I see more tokens.
Raz and Layla, I guess let's just talk about gaze attacks here really quick. Normally, from my understanding, is that the gaze is going to happen more so on your turn on whether or not you're looking at this thing. But it did just
Yes.
come out. So I guess the question is would you be affected by its gaze right now?
On our turns, if we
If
we
it
have
takes
sight
a
to
standard action, it can try
it,
to.
or
like,
it can yeah,
force
it can take a standard
gaze
action and
on a
force
target.
a save on one person that can see it.
Gonna do that. It's gonna force a gaze on Raz.
Okay. What am I rolling?
So go ahead and roll a fortitude save. So its smoky eyes are gazing at you, and you just see death within it. Oh shoot, you failed. You take 2 negative levels.
Okay.
Oh, that's a pretty
Rip.
impressive gaze attack.
Gross.
Let me
I think we can remove those though.
find that. Now you guys have a feeling that something's up, perhaps. With its eyes.
I got a feeling.
I got a feeling. Okay, Raz, I'm gonna edit that, and then we're good. Okay. And then, the invisible creature you guys can't see except for maybe Layla. Wait, what creature is this? Oh, wait. Oh, let me just set this one's initiative to 0, because it's docile in the other room still. If Nero glances over, it's still just mopey over there. Another sarcophagus opens. Another creature starts to make its way out, but this one's gonna double move. Another sarcophagi opens.
Oh, this will be fun.
This one also double moves. All of their eyes with smoke. Nero, we made it to you. All right.
Do these ones look the same as the other ones, or do they look different?
What do you mean, other ones?
Oh, no, they definitely look different.
They're definitely different.
Uh, oh, gods of the game. Tell me, what do I know of these? Hopefully a lot with that roll.
Mm, 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 mm. 1 second.
I don't even see your roll.
It didn't go through. What the bloody mother? I hate this program sometimes.
Mm.
Take the screenshot. That's what I do.
Oh, that's an even better roll by 1.
Hey. It's
When
pretty
mortal
good.
humanoids find themselves exposed to profound supernatural evil, a horrific occult transformation can strip them of their souls and damn them to the tortured existence of a bodak, changed into a twisted, um, misanthropic husk. A bodak wanders the endless tracks of evil aligned planes, periodically stumbling into other realms by passing through portals or otherwise being conjured elsewhere. Possessing only fragmented memories of its former existence, the bodak is driven by profound emptiness, sorrowful longing, and a vengeful hatred for all life. A bodak's appearance is profoundly disturbing. Its flesh looks dried, taut, and desiccated, though it possesses a strange, otherworldly sheen. Its body is disproportionate and distinctly androgynous, hairless, with only vague hints of facial structure. The bodak's eyes are deep set in their sockets and constantly weep foul smelling, smoky vapors. A plains wise traveler who recognizes its shape knows to flee, for most travelers can outrun the relatively slow bodak. Things that you're going to know about this is you'll need cold iron to get past its DR. It is immune to electricity, undead traits, and it probably resists acid and fire. You think that it might be vulnerable to sunlight. As you may have seen or witnessed or noticed or know, it has a gaze that apparently gives you negative levels.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna yell out, "Cold iron on those! Cold iron on those!" And then I'm gonna blast the little bugger over here.
Okay.
How much is it to extend range? 1 burn.
Oh,
Okay.
did they? Yeah. Negative levels kills
What?
Pluto, so just saying, Star Fox. You put a negative level
I
on
mean-
Pluto, you're gonna hear from him every session.
Yeah.
If
Oh
you
yeah.
get enough negative levels, you die. So
It's true.
So I'm gonna use my lovely ability to not have to take burn to use these infusions and everything. I'm going to use my extended range so that I can blast him, and then I'm going to pop on A maximize metakinesis.
Ah, you hit. Bam. Dead.
Pop.
And the ground goes back to normal.
Nice. D5 with step or
I'll probably just make a full move.
didn't you gather power?
No, I didn't have to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, Nero moves in. Another
It's the infusion
sarcophagi
specialization.
opens.
Oh my god, there's so many.
This one. Ooh, this one moves up and finds Araz. And it's going to slam into him. And I hit. We're at the bottom of the round. Round 3. Oh, this guy's dead, so let me remove him. Another sarcophagi opens.
Wait, there's 6 of these, right? Okay, 6 sarcophagi.
This one's gonna provoke, but it's gonna move up to Raz.
I currently have my bow out right now, so it wouldn't provoke. It
Okay.
can just kind of get there.
Wow.
Alright, and then let me take a look at our good friend here. Layla, you can see that your good friend, one of the Maftets, is in the corner there. She's casting a spell.
I can't see.
Wait, don't you have see invisibility? No.
No, Wiz pops.
No,
No,
that's
that's
Wiz Pops.
me.
Oh, okay. Well, then nobody knows what she's doing. But you still don't. They haven't emerged into your visual.
Oh, sure.
Visualness.
Yeah, I used all my
And give
fireballs
me a
already.
second to make what I'm making.
Oh, they are
Nero
resistant to
already
fire too, I think.
Nero already said what these are. Yeah.
They're weak to light.
Mm-hmm.
Layla, why are you dark? Why can't you be light?
They could be weak to light, but they're immune to electricity. And hit them with cold iron! Bloody hell!
I think they resist
Channel energy is
fire
good,
and
but I don't have
acid.
that, so
Okay.
it's all good.
Nimita.
I have something else I can use, but
If only we had elemental commixture, Pluto.
Okay, I'm going to try and avert my gaze.
I'm not sure if that's true, Raz, because the channel rule says that you have to see your target in order to hit them. In other words, if they're around a corner, you can't deliver a channel to
I guess
them.
that's true.
I think
That's
it's
why I was
just
asking
line of
Pluto about
effect,
his
not line
spell,
of
is
sight.
because there was the
Yeah,
earthing
it's line of
underneath.
effect, not.
Yeah, I don't think you need to actually
Oh.
physically see them. You just can't have
Line of
anything
effect.
blocking you.
It
Line
can't
of-
bend
Yeah.
around corners.
It
Then
can't
yeah,
bend
a
around
cleric might be able
obstacles,
to
though.
do that. Just spam channel.
I feel like that's what Ron's character is going to do later.
Like Nova channel.
Yeah.
Like a Diablo 2 Nova Sork, but just channeling. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Never played the Diablo 2 Nova Sork? Oh.
I never played
I
Diablo
did.
2.
Oh, that's the best.
So brutal.
I was Nova Frozen Orb Sork. I
Right.
got up to like level 80 something.
Hey
That was
there.
back before they added
Anyways.
synergies, so there weren't as
Do I
many
need to make
options as
some
well.
saving throws of some kind?
What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm averting my eyes?
Oh, are you averting your eyes? Do like I guess what's your intent and
Averting your
I-
gaze, not
I-
looking at them directly.
Yeah, I'm moving up. I just don't know what I have. If there's saving throws I need to make or what's happening. So I'm going to move here.
If you attempt to avert your gaze but still try to see like where you're going,
Yeah.
then there's a 50% chance that you become the target of the gaze attacks, or that you become
Okay.
that you have to make the saves.
okay.
That's a lot of potential gazes, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Pulling gaze up right now.
I'm never going to be able to make these saving throws either.
Yeah, my plan is to just completely close
Oh,
my eyes and
wait.
swing.
Okay, but I can do this. I will just close my eyes, move half speed.
With the haste, yeah.
Since flanking. Flanking doesn't do anything because Rouse has his eyes closed. I'll have my eyes closed, so there's no reason to flank.
Well, I don't have my eyes closed yet. It hasn't been my turn yet.
But Nimitep's eyes are gonna be closed.
But I'm going to close my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone's closing their eyes, this makes it really fucking easy.
So I'm moving
To
up
deal with
here,
the gaze,
and
I
I'm
mean.
just going to beat this up. Now that I realize that I have uncanny dodge, I don't lose my dex. I don't lose my dex when I can't see things, unless they use ranged attacks.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. I'm thinking.
I got
blind
like two
fighting,
options
regardless.
actually I can go
Okay.
with.
So I'm going to blindly punch this guy. There's a button for that, right? Modifier?
Oh wait, what? Huh? For to get us to roll 50.
Yeah.
I guess I could just put
I don't know.
invisibility on it. There you go.
I guess there is. If you have modifiers, there's a thing that says concealment or total concealment.
Yeah, that's what invisibility is TCONC. Invisibility and TCONC does the same thing.
Yeah, but if you click the total concealment button, it'll do it too.
Did I miss?
Yeah,
Yep. You missed.
it has the percentage roll underneath.
Okay.
You hit first, but then you missed the concealment. That's why it looks confusing because we don't see the concealment when the GM does attack, so it'll look like a hit, and then it'll say miss chance under it, and you're like, what? But then Seeger will be like, no, it missed, because we don't actually see the
Oh.
concealment roll.
Oh.
I'm done.
It doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't just say you miss.
Well, like when like when an enemy attacks us, like we can see our own concealment rolls, sure, like the percentage die there. But when an enemy attacks you while you're invisible, it only shows their attack roll in the chat log. It doesn't show the concealment roll.
Yeah. This is what I see.
All right. Somebody said something about sunlight, right?
Yeah, sunlight's good
Mhm.
against them. They're
We're
vulnerable
saying
to sunlight.
light might affect it.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shadow Evocation. I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't need to see to do this. I'm gonna cast Shadow Evocation, and I'm gonna use it to duplicate the spell Daylight.
You're going to create light out of shadows, quite literally.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It is a level 3 evocation spell, so it is something you can create with shadow evocation. So I think they might still, normally there would be like no save or anything involved with this because it's just changing the light level, but I guess they might get one to see how real the light is to them. Which is kind of obnoxious, but hopefully they have bad saves and most of them fail it. Yeah, they all failed. So to them, this is perfectly real daylight.
Okay. Roll a 2d6.
Is this the daylight spell?
This is the daylight spell, yes.
Despite its name, the spell is not equivalent of daylight for purposes of creatures that are damaged or destroyed by such light.
No, okay, that might not actually
For
help then.
sunlight,
Maybe I won't do that
then.
then.
It doesn't do that.
Yeah, I won't do that then.
It sheds bright light, and if they are like dazzled by light, it definitely does that. But
Yeah, no, I was
doesn't like
thinking it would
destroy
do something like
vampires.
that. There's a
I
higher level
know the
spell that does
name.
something like that, I think. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
well in that case I'll do the opposite. Because everyone's gonna be closing their eyes anyway, I'm gonna cast Deeper Darkness instead. No
Yay!
saves required for that. We're just all gonna be in
so I can't
We're
super
see
finally
them.
doing the thing.
So their gaze can't affect me. That's so good. Oh,
We're
Yeah,
all
nobody can
Bane
see.
now.
I mean,
But
I
you
can
also
see, although I'm
can't
gonna close
see
my eyes
through it,
anyway.
Quiz Pops.
Well,
I don't
I
need to
can
see through
actually
it.
normally, but yeah, I'm gonna cast Deeper Darkness. This is gonna give me a 60-foot radius of, so I think 60 foot's gonna cover a pretty big area here. Ah, it's gigantic. It's gonna cover like everything, I think.
Searing light does a lot of damage against
Oh yeah,
creatures
searing
that are
light, that
vulnerable
will
to
do a lot.
sunlight.
Because that specifically calls out things that are weak to direct sunlight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I have Searing Light.
We basically want Cormac here, because the cleric from the
It's
Strange Aeons game, like that's been one of his trademark spells.
Yeah, he'd be super fitting for everything that you guys run into so far.
Because I think Shadow Evocation specifically only gets evocation spells off the Wizard Sorcerer list, so...
Oh, okay. It's not a wizard sorcerer spell.
Yeah.
Too bad.
So yeah, we're just gonna put Deeper Darkness down. It's gonna extinguish all light sources, including magical ones that are below the level of, or that are below like level 4 spells, basically, because this is a level 4 spell. Or is it level 3? Sorry, it's a level 3 spell, isn't it? Sorry, yeah, level 3 spell. Anything that's so. And yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed and kind of move back a little bit. So nobody can see anything except for me, but my eyes are closed, so I can't see anything either.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is
Oof.
supernaturally dark.
Yeah, this is such a good use of that. I
Our
think
Whiz Pops
it might
can't
come to bite
target
us, but
anything.
no, it's fine. I don't need to target anything. You're not listening to me.
He doesn't
I do not need to target.
Whiz Pops just needs to
I
float
have a
in the air
plan.
safely in the corner.
No. I have a perfectly good spell that's perfect for the situation.
Perfectly good spell.
It's perfect,
Perfect.
but it's not perfect spell
Oh, okay. Well,
because I'm not 15.
yeah. Okay. Nobody knows what she's doing because nobody can see. But the game master knows.
Yeah, now
Actually,
invisible and in darkness, perfect.
how does
This is good.
gaze? Do they have to see me as well? If I keep my eyes open, is that fine? How do gaze attacks actually work?
You have to make eye contact with the creature.
Okay, so if they can't, it's okay if I can see if they can't see me, right? So
No,
I would have
if you can see them,
I think you're still
That's
effective
all
if
it
you can
requires.
see them. Yeah.
Okay, well now I'll
If
keep my
you
eyes
can,
closed.
yeah, I mean you can
Like,
make eye contact
just-
with them even if they're not looking at you.
Right. Just the
Your
sight
eye
of
can
their
meet their
eyes
eye.
is like.
Yeah, I don't think it actually goes into specifics saying like the creature has to be able to see, but like if you're invisible, it's the same thing. right? Does it affect you if you're invisible and they can't see invisibility? I think it
Yes.
would.
It does.
Raz?
Okay. I am going to. Well, I was going to close my eyes, but now that I can't see anything anyway, I'm just going to. I'm going to drop my bow and quick draw my. Let's see. What hits the hardest? Because I don't have a cold iron. I
Mythos
just have
counts as cold
this.
iron.
No, it does not. Unfortunately, it does
It
not.
counts as silver. Oh, yeah. Plus something counts as cold iron, plus 3.
Yes.
So if you have anything like that.
No, we don't have anything that's plus 3. I think I'm just gonna pull out my battle axe because it's a plus 2 weapon, and that plus 2 static damage is pretty good. I'm gonna two-hand it. I'm gonna stay raging. Um, I'm gonna go reckless now. I don't really care about my AC here. And I need to apply two-hand power attack. And I have haste, so I get an extra attack.
Yes, cleave that thing.
We'll see. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I'm just gonna use the heavy flail because it's all set up for two-handed anyway. I'm trying to like adjust the battle axe. And I'm like, yeah, screw this.
You draw the battle axe just to drop it. No.
No, the flail had the shock properties on it too, didn't it?
Except these are
Go
immune to
on.
electricity.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, it probably wouldn't matter anyway.
Okay,
Okay, so I have 3
hit.
potential
Crit.
hits. I'm gonna roll the percentages twice. Or
Not
3
crit.
times.
Okay. It just says crit 19.
So it's 1 hit.
That's good. That's good.
One
Wait.
miss.
It showed 90 on my screen. What?
And
For the 34,
okay, so
it
2
showed
hits.
94.
Nice. 2 hits.
And those are my 3 normal attacks. Here comes the haste attack. I can click total concealment here. Okay. And a miss.
Ah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
I have the perfect spell. So
I heard
it
that.
got dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna have to like fly kind of where I think they were. So I can fly like 20 feet if I'm being careful. Do I have to be careful like when I can't see?
Yeah.
Like I can't really trip when I'm flying, right?
Right, but you can bonk your head on a ledge or a corner. You may go the
Okay,
wrong
okay.
way, you know.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly carefully this way. And then I'm going to cast a spell in the direction of all of them. Hopefully. That one at the
spell?
bottom might not get hit from here. Unfortunately.
What spell?
I'm going to cast Banshee Blast,
But
What?
which
Is
is
that a
a
cone?
30-foot cone.
Nice.
and
okay.
you're using the meta magic thing or something.
There's no meta magic that needs to happen. It's
What
just
size
a
of cone is
spell
it?
that does. It's a 30-foot. What meta magic would I need, Pluto?
Well, it's a death effect, so something that makes it so death effects can affect an undead creature.
Wait,
Ah,
can death effects not affect undead?
Necromancy does
Yeah.
not affect undead in general.
Oh, hang on. Uh, Pulling up the meta magics I have.
Thanatopic, I think, is the one.
Yeah, I do have that one. Let's see.
Then a topic spell.
Defenses and immunities that defend or protect against death effects, negative levels, and energy drain.
Yep, that would be the one you need.
Okay. So I will expend. Oh boy, was it 3 uses, 4 uses? 3 uses of my positive touch ability. Da-da-da-da-da.
To apply
So
that
I
to your
have
spell.
9 out of 12 now, and I will apply Thanatopic spell to my Banshee Blast. Thank you, Pluto.
There
know
you
things.
go.
Yay! And now I can hit the Bhutan.
Just 1 second. You're not going to hit number 1. Or if you hit number 1, you're not going to hit number 3.
Not gonna hit number 1. I was planning on hitting 1 and not 3, but
Okay.
if you think it would go the other way, that's fine.
No, it's up to you how you want to angle it. You just have
Well,
to
I mean,
decide.
he is blind, so it's not like he can make an informed decision on that.
Yeah, I guess
Uh,
if you want me to roll a 50-50, I'll roll a 50-50 on it.
Yeah,
for
roll
how
a
I aim it.
1d2 and I'll decide.
I don't actually know how to do that, so I'm just gonna roll a d6. Odd. So
That was
decide. I don't know what that means. If that
Okay.
means it hits one or the other.
Well, I do. So you're not going to hit number
Well, she's doing it as a 1d2. You just divide it by 2.
3. So you don't have to change your
They're like-
targeting at all.
Okay.
You're just not going to hit number 3.
Okay, cool. And I will blast in that conal direction.
Actually, that might hit Raz.
so first
that
is
gonna hit Raz?
the
'Cause
reflex.
You can't, like, cones have to be either forward or, like...
I mean, the direction I had it was actually like I was doing it forward. No, I was doing it like
Then you can't
to
hit number
the-
1. Then it just can't happen. You gotta hit number
I was
3
doing it to
then.
the west or to the south. Okay.
Yeah, so untarget
that's
1
fine.
and select 3 instead. The rule
It's
of
actually
cones are
really-
kind of specific.
It's kind of weird, like how
Like, these are the 2 type of cones.
it
you
goes
can
like
have.
it goes 2 spaces in front of you, like, but is it to the right or left? In the picture here, it's to the right, so it's like forward and down.
Cones
Or I
directly in
guess
front of
on
you?
this map, it
or
goes
at
south
a
and
corner
west.
like I made.
Right. I'm just looking at like the area of effect cones on the SRD, and if I were to shoot the cone straight up, it hits the square right above me and the square diagonally up and to the right.
I mean, let's not worry about that. Just roll, like, let's play.
Yeah, it's fine. I just thought it was weird. So first is a reflex save on this spell. So I will hit that Bhutan. Fail, 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 fail. That's good. Okay, and that does 1d4 per caster level. So here's the damage
Up to
from
a
that.
max of 15d6.
Yeah, well, I'm not 15th level yet.
Yep.
So they each take 24, and then on top of that, since they all failed, any that failed also have to make a will save or become panicked.
Okay.
And 1 succeeded and 3 failed, so the 3 of those that failed are panicked. And I can hit the Bhutan. Wait, it only did... two saved. Okay, 2 of them became panicked.
Alright.
They actually can, Star Fox, because the spell now affects undead as if they
Because I
didn't
did-
have
It's a meta
immunity to
magic
it.
feat.
Thanatopic.
No, it pierces negative levels, immunity to negative levels and energy drain.
Yeah, I think you need a separate thing to make them able to be panicked by it. So they might
Okay,
that part might
that
not
would be
happen.
mind affecting.
But I don't know. Yeah,
That's-
mind
Yeah,
effect.
does it Thanatopic spell?
Threnodic spell is the mind affecting one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's
you
another
only
Oh,
get
right.
one part of your spell, not both.
So wait, could I have done both on this? It doesn't say you can only apply one on. Does it?
Is it an action?
It's a swift action, so I can only do one. Okay.
You can't only do
Damn.
one then.
I probably, yeah, whatever. That's fine. Because otherwise, it wouldn't even affect them at all if I didn't do that.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
Okay. That's my turn. Sorry I had to be complicated, but this hasn't come up much.
No, it's good. We need these AoEs.
As in, this is the
It
first
was
time.
still good.
I actually could spontaneously cast a fireball, but I think they're partially
They have some resistance to it, so it
resistant
wouldn't
to
be
fire.
as effective.
Okay.
That 24
so...
damage is
Okay.
probably just as good as the fireball.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay.
This one moves through the darkness. What is move speed
They're
rules in
whiz pops.
darkness?
You're finally doing
If they
it.
go their regular speed, was there a
It's an
penalty?
acrobatics check, I think.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Let me check what the DC was. Run in
think
darkness
we're
while
gonna
blinded. It's a DC
double-
10 acrobatics check to be able to move faster than half speed.
Okay. It's gonna double move, and then it discovers Nimitep. Not panicked. This one is going to... Oh, it can't even do that. Or maybe it can. Yeah, it can. This one's going to double move, and Nimitep you can't see, so I don't think it's gonna provoke.
That's right.
So
No, it doesn't provoke.
yeah. This one. This one's gonna double move as well in the darkness, slowly, because they can't see and they don't want to trip. Okay, Nero. It's dark, but it is your turn.
Well, bloody hell, I don't bloody see a bloody thing.
Yeah, you might have to like move up and kinetic blade or something.
I feel like this was preferable to making 5 fortitude saves every round versus 1d4 negative levels or whatever it was.
Oh no, yeah, like
Yeah, this
It's
is
like-
really good.
I would expect that any party, like at this level, should be able to do something about all these gaze attacks.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
you
guess
Like,
got
the party would be
haste
pretty
move
dumb.
up.
If they just run into this, like, I don't close my eyes.
I mean, unless you have an insane will save, like, built around, like, if you're Isaiah
It's
from...
fortitude. But
Oh, is it
And
no,
fort?
because
But
you'd
yeah,
have to
if you
you have to make
insane
so
fort
many
save-
of them though. You have to make so many of them. I don't think it's.
Yeah, but if you only
there's
fail on,
any
like, a
situ-
1,
That's my
Yeah,
turn.
I don't know.
and if you
Wait.
The
reroll
problem
ones...
is if you fail just one,
What'd you do?
I
though,
can't
here?
hear you.
You start.
You have haste.
I double moved because I had to walk carefully.
Yeah, but you have haste on.
You
So
have haste?
You have haste though.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
do.
I forgot I had
Oh,
haste.
okay.
I could have flown further than I did.
All right.
You want to?
Then
Whiz pops, because
No, it's fine.
you're sharing a square. Something's
I don't
directly
wanna-
underneath you. You can hear it.
I hear it now, but it wasn't there before, so on my
Right.
next turn I'll probably move.
Okay.
then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my kinetic whip for no
All
burn.
right.
Yay.
Okay. So open up the modifiers and hit total concealment when you roll. Now that I know that it displays to you guys, I might as well have you guys do that for these type of things.
I don't know if it works properly with blind fight though. If you have
Bloody
that,
hell.
you hit.
You hit. Does he have blind fight?
Okay.
No, I don't
I
know if
do
anybody
not.
in this party has blind fight. I don't think so, but
Oh, I didn't adjust that. Shoot.
the undead crusader has moved in.
Ah,
Yeah, I feel like
there we go.
playing the kineticist, you're like constantly modifying your numbers. It's so silly. That's why I
Yeah.
ditched Roll20's character sheet because I'm like, dude, this is dumb.
And now I can. I'm using the whip, so if anyone does end up flanking or whatnot, I count as
You
flanking.
can't flink when
So.
you can't see the targets, unfortunately.
Eh,
maybe if I dismiss
Alright.
the darkness.
Yeah,
I'm like,
don't do that.
Eh, let's
Don't,
Be like,
don't
take
do
a good
that.
look at them. I want to
I'll be like,
remember what they
I'm
look
tired
like.
of this campaign. I dismiss the darkness. Let's
Oh
go.
shit!
We all immediately
Don't
take
piss Pluto
like
off.
10 negative levels.
Seriously.
Ah,
The
I'm,
power he holds.
The entire campaign was to get to this point so he could betray us.
oh shit, Matt was so mad about that idea that he just rage quit.
He just rage quit. He's out.
I'm fine.
I'd leave too if Pluto was doing that.
Oh
That's weird.
jeez.
Alright, was that everything, Nero?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Aha! I have a target. I'm still alive. Look at me! I think we is going to try to slam. That's definitely what we're gonna do, because that's kind of the only thing we can do. Okay. Good news, you're already targeted. 2 slam. 1 might hit. Oops, I don't mean to roll that twice, but it fails. It misses. Due to the concealment. Though it can see in darkness, it can't see in deeper darkness.
That's right. No one
That's it.
can except
No
for me.
one can. No, well, I mean, do you want me to summon a demon? I can. Okay. No, there's no summoners here. That was funny you thought they were gonna summon, though. She's just telling these guys to get out of their stupid coffins. Number 1, I think we're gonna stick with Raz because that was like its prime original target, so that's what we're gonna go with. 2
That's fine with me. It
slams.
gives me a reason to hit something.
I might critically hit you. Looks like both hit, so let me roll concealment.
Like you need a reason.
First one misses, which is slam 1, which is the critical, so the critical misses. I'm gonna have to untarget you because it's gonna roll the critical damage, so let me go ahead and do that. You take 2 damage.
Is that
2
the
whole
total amount?
damage.
2 damage.
Barbarian's down.
Okay,
So
so I
no
take nothing.
damage.
Yeah, no, they're dangers in that gaze for sure, and their numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, now what do we want to do? People still can't see me. I like this. Okay. But it's really dark over there.
cast it on like this weird table thing or whatever is in the center here.
Okay. Yeah, you
Also, I'm
guys
still invisible.
don't know what's going on with those two math techs.
Not that that matters.
Are math pets
Unfortunately.
undead?
Okay.
No.
No.
Not
Okay,
even
I didn't think
remotely.
so. Just checking.
They're magical beasts.
I want to play as an undead character sometime. That'd be cool.
Well, you can
Closest you can
die
do
in this
easily is a
encounter, and
Dampier.
somebody can res you as undead.
Don't
Anyways.
you come back as one of these things if you die to its gaze?
Seems like that's how a lot of undead
Like
things
no.
work.
that's how a shadow
Like
works
shadows.
too.
No.
Yeah.
Not
Or like ghouls
these.
or
I
like that too. If
know
you die,
all about shadows and yeah.
there's a lot of undead that are like that. Like if you die to the way that their special ability that kills you, then it's like, oh, you
Pluto,
come
I want to
back as one of
play
those.
as a demi-lich.
Yeah, that's like super late game things.
Yeah.
No, just let him play as the
Well, I want to be a
demi-lich. He
wizard who
won't be
turns
doing
into
anything.
one.
Oh
I
yeah,
want my
you
I want
you can be a
Wizpots in
demi-lich.
this game turning into no, not Wizpots. He's anti-undead. New wizard is
You
gonna turn into undead.
you become a
Is
demi-lich and you just
invisibility
sit in
on
your
everything, or
lair.
do I have to do that myself still?
Just open the modifiers and hit the total concealment button before you
Okay,
roll
so
your
I still
attack,
have to do that myself.
and it'll do it.
Got it. Okay, attack 1. And 2, I guess. Did one of those hit?
One hits through the concealment.
You have 2 different things targeted.
Oh, that's why I'm rolling twice. What?
Oh.
There's so many arrows, I can't.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to see what's going on
Yeah, that
because
is weird.
Seeker
All the
can't
creatures'
approve.
movements.
She can't approve the
Okay.
movements, so the arrows are just cluttering everything up.
Wait, you guys
Which
see
one
arrows
did I
everywhere?
get?
We see all the
Everywhere.
movement lines
Every
everywhere for
movement
everything.
line of the creature, yeah.
Yeah, if
I
you
figured
guys
you
look
knew.
at my screen, no, look at the stream. Not at all.
Yeah, it's
No clue.
this program's confused.
that
Yeah.
me disconnecting definitely.
As a programmer, I'm like, well, you lost connection during the game and then expected it to just pick up where it was after it missed, sending messages.
Okay.
So
Right, it's almost like you
Rip.
guys are playing
Since
on
I
different
did-
files, and I'm on like a refreshed version of the file.
Since I hit creature 1, I will just keep attacking creature 1. I'll assume that both of my attacks were against creature 1, so that was my primary attack, my haste attack, my secondary
Okay, so
attack.
one of the concealments you still would have missed through one of the concealments. So I'll remove.
That's right. That's right. I'm just keeping all the numbers.
So you're attacking creature 1, so I need to remove the damage from
Remove the one from creature 3.
No, no.
Okay.
Or the other way
But
around.
creature 3 never took damage, right?
No, you had both of them targeted.
It
when you
rolled
that
damage versus both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I understand.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
I adjusted.
The
Stuff.
game is confused.
Then I will keep attacking. Okay, and then I will. Get in
Ooh,
one
we're
more
gonna key strike.
quick attack.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
That'll be it for me.
Whew. Layla.
I was thinking
Are
about
you
this.
still invisible,
I do have haste.
technically?
I do not have. Yes, I'm still technically invisible.
Okay.
I don't have the haste on me, so I was like thinking I want to go over here, like behind this corner, but like it's hard to do that because I have my eyes closed and like I don't have to deal with that. So I realized I have an easier solution. I'm gonna cast Shadow Step. I'm pretty sure that this area over here qualifies as being in shadow because it's. I mean, it's around the corner here, but there's probably at least if nothing else, I can teleport here to or do the shadow step on this side of it, and then 5-foot step into this little pocket of light that's around the corner. But so yeah, I'm gonna use shadow
Are you
step
sure
to like
there's
teleport.
light there?
There might be a little bit of light there because it's been so the light's emanate or the darkness is emanating from this little table here. So since it's around that corner, it might be. It doesn't matter to me.
But there's no torches here to light this little spot.
I don't
so
need
I feel
light.
Like
I'm
this wall
I need
would
darkness.
block. Okay, yeah.
I need darkness. So
Okay, yeah.
so if that's dark out, it doesn't matter. I think it do go straight here. The point is, I'm getting over here one way or the other.
All right.
I'm going around this corner so I can open my eyes and not have to worry about the gaze attacks. And I'm going to use a move action to pull out of my handy haversack a scroll that I'm going to use next round. And that'll be my turn.
And you can see in this kind of darkness, so you'll be able to read that.
Oh, yeah. I have no problem. I can see 120
He's
feet
gonna
through
lock
any
us in
kind of
here.
darkness.
Uh,
I
He's
close the
gonna lock us
door.
in here, and then he's gonna
I
dismiss
cast-
the darkness.
Oh,
no!
Raz, it's your turn.
Alright, well I keep feeling things hitting me from here, so I'm gonna keep attacking the same square that I've been hitting stuff in.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my rage going, and I'm gonna take up to 4 attacks. Because I think, yeah, it's been 1 and 2 that have been hitting me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna hit this total consummate button. Here comes the first attack.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that hits. Here comes the next attack.
That
Nice.
hits.
Okay, do I feel it like going down, like I killed it?
Well, you hear it. It like falls to the ground because it is a mass.
Okay, so then I'm gonna switch to the square next to it where I've also felt something trying to hit me, and I'll continue my attacks.
Okay.
Okay, that misses. And then here comes the haste attack.
Yeah.
I sure do love hitting on it too.
Raz is good in the dark.
Yeah, blind fight I think might be in my future along with Nematep, I think.
With
That's my
what
turn.
Layla does. Yeah, maybe.
I haven't done this very often.
It's a good tactic though.
But you did it.
Yeah.
I did this case because it was a situation where this tactic was particularly effective and useful.
Aye.
But yeah.
So I have a question. How much do I know about where the creatures are at? Because it's so dark I can't see, but I can obviously hear something. I'd probably hear one beneath me, but do I hear where the
What
other
spell
ones
do you want to try to
are-ish?
cast? And I can tell you yes or no.
I would like to put a pit in the ground, but I don't know if I
You
can
don't
tell
know where.
where the things are.
Yeah. You
Or
don't
where
know
your
I
allies
could probably
are,
put
for that
one
matter.
You don't know
directly
where your
under
allies
me, but
are. You don't know how many
Okay.
or exactly where.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm gonna do what someone suggested earlier, and I'm going to use my level 1 turn undead ability,
Yeah,
which is a
DC
channel
10
that
or
has
whatever.
a chance. It's a DC 14 actually.
Oh, it scales a
So
little
it's
bit with
actually
your
okay.
level, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, I think. What is it? It's caster level divided by 2. So I'm gonna try and just make them panicked. Oh, this one's dead, so or dying.
There
So I'm
should
just
be a
gonna channel.
stat that added to that.
It's like
Yeah.
charisma.
It's
I
charisma though,
don't
which is
have.
not good for him.
Sure.
Hey, they all saved. Okay, I'm flying up. Actually, I mean I don't know that Layla went there, but I just want to go back the way we came and get away from like having them right underneath me.
Okay.
And I guess I have haste on. I could actually go another 15 feet if I want to go through the door.
There
Assuming you're moving
be
at
I
half
think I'm
speed,
fine
though.
here.
a Nimitep next to me. Ho 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 ho.
God damn it, they all saved.
Ho-ho.
Well, miss.
No,
Is that
really,
correct? 27.
This
Crazy. Yeah, I guess you got like a lot of bonuses.
one's gonna also attack Nimitep.
What's the AC 4 dodge on Nematep? I know
Crane
the 2
style.
minus 2 attack.
Or crane style.
Well, the minus 2 attack 4 dodge is fighting defensively crane style, but then there's
Oh, you
another
still have
one.
mobility
Crane-
on you?
Crane wing
28 misses.
gives
Oh,
you another
no.
+4.
Gotcha, yeah. And that one can go away though, potentially.
It can go
you
away,
or
and
something.
that's unfortunately the little tricky part is figuring that out.
28 misses.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
This one moves in and finds a target, a Nero. It's gonna slam into him. Hiya!
Woo!
It misses.
Take that.
All right, Nero.
Well, weapon dismissed essentially, and then resummoned as just a regular kinetic blade. And I'm going to drop a. Can I? I don't see why not.
Can you do what?
I mean, unless you can think of a reason why I wouldn't be able to use one of my metakinesis things on kinetic blade.
I mean, I don't see why not. It's applied to your blast. It's like it's channeling through you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use, with my infusion specialization, remove one burn from making it kinetic blade, and then I'll do the maximized,
Ooh,
the other
nice.
two. And then I'll go for. Oh my goodness, I can full round.
Okay.
Oh, infusion specialization is my hero.
Hasted. Yeah.
Oh, that means I get 3.
Yep, haste is a good thing a wizard can do.
Does the maximize work on all 3?
It's a good bloody question.
What do you guys think? Do you think the maximized spell enhancement
Oh
works
my
on all
God.
3 attacks?
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
go look at it.
Oh.
I mean, technically, he's not casting it 3 different times. He's using it once to attack 3
Yeah,
times,
I'm
right?
using it once. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. Oh, here we go. When you use a double kinetic blast, so all modifications such as metakinesis and infusions apply to both blasts, but only needs to be paid once.
So it would affect
So
the haste as well?
I think so, yeah.
It's fucking strong, man.
Assuming I hit.
Right, but if you do hit, like, boom.
All right, well, we'll do the first 2 against unidentified creature 3 to try and down it.
Oh, yeah, you guys identified him. Let me. Hey.
I'm just saying I didn't identify him because it got dark before I could.
I just took Nero's word for it.
So 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
I mean,
2 hits for
we
that,
could
yeah.
obviously tell, like, people were starting to avert their gaze before you made it dark.
Is that the Maximus?
So it's dead. Oh no, it's not. Oops.
Oh, it would have been dead.
Oh well, it's dead. It's 2 attacks anyway.
It would have been dead.
And then I'll go at Bodak number 4
Okay.
with the hasted one.
And you hit.
Is it a wild talent? Like, what is this Metakinesis thing? Where do
It's
you even
just a
find
base
this?
ability.
Yeah.
Something
I'm
Kuru
looking at it
can
right
never
now.
have. I cannot have access to that.
Metakinesis, I get at level 5 just because I'm a base kineticist.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what this double kinetic blast comes from, though, because that doesn't seem to be from the base.
Well, kinetic whip's what he's doing to get a multiple
Kinetic whip
attacks.
now, yeah.
Well, yeah. But I was just using that as a point because it does say when you use a double blast, which is multiple attacks, it
Is it
applies to
multiple
all of
attacks,
them.
or is it 2 hits
When
like a
you
volley?
when you use
Each attack is
let me see if I can
considered a
find double
blast, so
blast.
whenever they refer to a blast, it is an attack. Um, when you're
Let's
referring
see,
to the
so 2
kineticist.
Because
points
I
of
need to know
burn.
if double kinetic blast is a volley, which is 2 attacks in one, or if it's subsequent attacks. Because the way I think this should work is it says that you can accept 2 points of burn and maximize the blast damage. So because you're attacking multiple times, you might have to pay the burn multiple times.
Well, the
in a
double
full
thing
round.
is the 17th level thing on Metakinesis, where it says by accepting 4 points of burn, the kineticist can use your kinetic blast twice with the same standard or switch
Standard action, so it's a volley.
Um, maximize your
Makes
kinetic
sense.
blast.
So
Yeah.
I think to
gotta look at whip is where
maximize
I
all
gotta
of those
look.
hits, you need to spend 2 points each time you hit it in a full round.
Kinetic whip is a wild talent, right? Because that's what I
Yeah.
gotta read.
But
That's what's gonna
I
answer the question.
I use kinetic blade on that one because I don't need it to extend into the next round.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I gotta read kinetic blade in that case, but kinetic blade. Create a non-reach, light, or one-handed weapon with your hand formed of pure energy or elemental matter. Can use this form infusion once as part of an attack action, a charge action, or a full attack action in order to make melee attacks with your kinetic blade. Since it's part of another action, it isn't an action itself. Using this wild talent doesn't provoke any additional attack opportunities. Kinetic Blade deals your kinetic blast damage on each hit, applying any modifiers to your kinetic blast damage as normal, but not your strength modifier. The blade disappears at the end of your turn. The weapon deals the same damage as your kinetic blast deals and interacts with armor class and spell resistance as normal for a blast of its type. Even if a telekineticist uses this power on a magic weapon or another unusual object, the attack doesn't get any of the bonuses from the weapon. Because, yeah, I guess you could theoretically be holding your axe and apply kinetic blade to it and then do. That's kind of just basically it's just cosmetic. So how does this interact here? Jesus Christ. Kineticist. Okay, so I want to look at both these abilities together here. I've got Metakinesis applies to I'm not sure. I think it might apply to everything in the round, but I'm kind of unsure. I guess I could try doing a Google search on it.
Well, so the way I know kinesis, and from my understanding, and probably the way I'm gonna call it, is that it's gonna apply to everything. Unless it becomes a problem, then we'll rethink it. But in all honesty, Nero misses so much that I just like whatever.
Right. I was
Let's
literally
just-
thinking if I hit more often and rolled higher, this would probably be a bigger deal.
Let's just give it to him. The way I see it is that kineticists, they're casting one spell. They're doing one thing and they get all of this. I'm surprised that haste even works and gives them an extra attack. That would be the thing that I would question over anything, is whether or not they even get that haste
Let me see.
attack. But yes, I think
Well,
that
they don't get it from a standard blast.
They get the extra
The only
attack
reason
on
Nero
kinetic
gets it
blade.
is because he's converting his thing into a
because-
melee full round.
Right, the kinetic blade converts, like you create a weapon out of your energy. It works as a weapon attack, so you get the extra attack, like as long as you're doing a full attack action, because
right,
it's,
and that's one spell, so to say, to make that happen. So the meta magic will apply to both of those attacks because that all fits in the box the way it's supposed to.
I think so too.
But
That's
the
the way it
haste
looks like it
attack
works to me, which
is-
seems really good.
Whether or not he gets to haste attack is my debate, because
Mm.
like it's not like
That's
he
weird.
has
To
a
me,
weapon
that seems less.
out.
Well, but he specifically, that's the way it works. It specifically.
Oh, if it says that, then yes, it can. Then
Yeah,
the
it says you
spell would apply
specifically
to
create
it.
a non-reach light or one-handed weapon in your hand formed of pure. So it actually says specifically, like, it even specifies the type of weapon it is.
Mhm.
That it's
Yeah.
a light or one-handed weapon.
So you're applying the metakinesis effect to that weapon, and now that weapon is that. So I think it applies to everything you do within that round. If you had like combat reflexes and things were provoking, I think you would still. No, does the weapon go away after you're done hitting? Does it say that?
For kinetic
Goes
blade, it
away
only
at the end of
lasts
my
for his
turn.
turn, unless he
Turn,
uses
okay.
kinetic whip, which if he uses the
The
whip,
whip
it
will.
lasts for the whole turn,
Right.
like through until his beginning of his next turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I would have taken another. I would have taken a burn at that point, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say it applies
that
because
costs
you're
2
not
burn instead of
casting
1.
multiple times. You're casting once, and here's your item.
Yeah, but I mean the maximize infusion does cost a lot of burn to use.
It is painful
it's
to do.
Plus, it is a +3 or no 2. Is
It's
it
plus
2?
2.
Yeah, it's 2. 2 burn.
Mm-hmm.
3 is quicken.
Yeah, the quicken one's pretty crazy too. I know, it's because we wanted to make sure.
I mean,
this
what are you
shit
talking
was
about,
correct,
Wizpops? We
but-
spend so much time on your turn, so just give Nero this moment.
I mean,
Figuring out
this has
his
been
stuff.
like 10
To
minutes.
be fair, this never happens for my character.
This is true. Nero
Right.
is usually very quick and like, so it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine. I'm not.
I
mad
think
at
I think
all.
it's fine to have to make sure we figure out his weird rule thing that we
Yeah,
haven't really.
it's fine.
It hasn't come
you
up
know,
yet. So.
I just want to make sure, like, time is passing, the session's getting closer and closer to done. I want to try and make more progress because we've been not doing a lot today.
Yeah.
Like, we've gone through like 2 or 3 rooms.
Okay,
in
and
the
so
whole
that's
session,
your entire turn then, or did we do the haste attack?
Full attack. Yeah, I did it on number 4.
All right. So that's it. This guy's down. We're at round 5. This one's still alive. Ooh, we have a Raz in front of us still. We're gonna slam Raz twice. One might hit. I don't know why I keep double clicking that one. I don't need to. I hit with a 59.
Okay.
Did you just say a 59?
She meant the
Yeah,
concealment roll.
percentage.
Oh, I was like,
And you
59 attack,
resist
what
all
the
the
hell?
damage.
Is this a Mantis game?
Yep.
Meant to be.
Get my
Alright,
true
you guys
strike.
don't know what's going on
no.
beyond the darkness. Alright, Nimitip?
I don't have Mage's Disjunction, or else I would.
I'll keep attacking the one that I know is there.
Yep.
So that was a miss. Okay. Haste. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's
Oh.
another miss. And
It's
then
too
I'll
dark.
just take my regular attack here.
Oh no!
Yay for darkness.
Woo! Darkness. It's the best.
Woo,
I
you're
love
still
darkness.
alive. Woo! Alright, Layla.
I'm liking the darkness.
I'll cast Obscuring Mist.
Alright, I pulled out a scroll last round, and that scroll is the Cycle Pump one that we had from like way back. I figure that's these things can
Hey.
see in the darkness because they have life sense and they can see undead with it. So I'm gonna cast lesser. I'm gonna start casting Lesser Cycle Pump with my
Wait, I have
summon.
that, don't I?
My scroll of Summer Lesser Cycle Pump. No, I had the scrolls for those. I used the one to summon a band.
Not the scroll.
Oh, you actually have
The
that
life
spell?
sense thing.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I cast that scroll lesser psycho pump. I'm gonna start casting that. It takes one round, so it won't be finished
Okay.
yet.
What kind of psycho pump do you get? Just a psycho pump?
These are gonna give me those weird dog ones. I don't remember what they're called exactly. Esobox, I think.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's Esobox. I think it's like 1d3 Esobox.
Go ahead and roll the 1d3. You're probably gonna get it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all three of them.
What's your initiative number?
22.
Okay.
So at the beginning of round 22, I'm gonna summon three of these things, and I'm gonna have them run up and do things.
So Layla is casting.
Also, they are immune to death effects, so they shouldn't, even if they could, they shouldn't have to worry with their days at all or gaze at all.
Raz.
Okay, I'm going to hit the thing that was hitting me. I'm going to continue my rage and take my attacks on it. Here come my attacks. Let's see, that one's a miss. Second attack. That's a miss. Third attack. That's also a miss. And then the last haste attack. And it's a miss. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Whiz pops.
Okay, so I forgot. I actually have life sight. I pasted the text up there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna activate that for this round, and then it'll go off. And I'm gonna move up until I can see the undead guys. So I think if I go here, I can see the one, and if I go another 5 feet, I can see.
Yeah,
all
like you don't
three,
actually see them,
assuming
but
I'm
you
not too
sense
high up.
them.
I
Or no,
sense
it's
their
blind sight.
location. It's blind sight. I can see them. Yeah, like I can see them enough to target them with, say, a spell such as Halt Undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do just that. I'm going to try and paralyze them as Hold Person. One automatically saves, the other two fail. The
I
two
think
that
they
fail
don't
are
get a save at all
paralyzed.
if they're mindless.
They do not get a save at all if they're mindless. I assume they were not mindless, but maybe they are mindless.
They are not mindless.
Okay.
Okay. So they are paralyzed. You guys don't know that. I can say I paralyzed the two on my left, or something
Yeah, but
along those lines, and you can tell
with you
where
being
like
blind,
I'm
it might
behind you.
be. Yeah.
I can't bloody know what direction is your left. I can't see which way you're facing.
So I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
I
he
don't actually
means
know
east.
who.
Make an L with your hands.
The
one that
two
looks
to
like
the
an L.
south. The two to
Well, it
the
doesn't
south
tell me
are
which way
blind.
you're facing.
Or are paralyzed. The two to the south are paralyzed. That's what Wispop says.
Is he using
My compass.
the correct?
My compass
Is he
doesn't
using
work.
the correct compass or the wrong one?
Do they get
Oh,
a save
no!
on their turn, or is that just it's just duration?
It's like whole person,
It's
so as
like
a
whole
full
person,
round.
They get attacked, it ends.
Oh, but does it have anything specifically
And
that
they
says
can
they don't get the save?
No,
think
no,
it
it does
does.
get its save. I think it does get its save.
On
Let me
its
double
turn or
check.
your turn?
On its turn.
If it's
It
like
doesn't
whole
say
person,
anything about
they take a full round action to try to break it. If it's like hold person.
right. Yeah, either they get attacked to end it, or it acts as hold person, where they can use a full round to have another save.
Okay. So we'll save.
Yeah.
Will save DC 24.
Yep. As a full round action, you
All right,
can try
it's
to
still
break out.
paralyzed. This one is not paralyzed. It has a target, Nimitep. We're gonna. Oh, it's dead. This one is not paralyzed.
That
it
one's
has
not
a
paralyzed,
target,
yeah.
Nero. It's gonna slam you twice.
Have fun with that.
Okay, it potentially hits.
Wait. 25 shouldn't be a hit.
You can't see it, so you lose your dex bonus to AC,
Yeah.
is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Except it's still listed as low.
Wait,
My
do
dex
I
bonus is
know
only
rules?
a +1.
I don't know.
I have to go through and fix this now. Hold on.
You could just pull a Wizpots and have
It
10 AC and call it good.
Due to the concealment. Nero.
Yeah, I actually don't know why I'm casting Mage Armor on myself. Like, 10 and 14 are the same number.
Until they aren't.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with you, with your shadowy armor. I can maybe put it on Tedasura.
Nero? Derek, you still fixing your sheet?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Hmm.
That doesn't look quite right either.
Well, it's your turn, so.
Yeah. There we go. I'm having a lag issue. What the? I got it fixed. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to kinetic blade that Bodak.
Okie dokie.
Oh!
Whoa.
No! No!
Oh. Damn, it's too dark. Do you have your haste?
I had a chance for a. I do. I'm about to take that one. I had a chance for a crit, and I missed.
Damn Damn it, Layla. Stop saving lives. Let us crit. Ah, you hit.
Hey, that hit at least.
What? You guys want me to just miss the darkness?
No.
Nice. Okay, so that's your turn. This one is down. We're at the bottom of the round. Round 6. Ooh, this one's alive, but it's paralyzed, so let's roll a will save. 18?
No. 24.
Oh, man, okay. You do not know what's going on.
Someone
beyond
gave
the
Witch Pops a
darkness.
tenant mod.
Nimit.
Okay, keep doing the same thing here.
Yeah, you probably can't coup de grace something you can't see, huh?
No, you can't.
Oh, darn.
Ooh, oh, you hit.
I hit.
You could coup de grace because you have blind scent or blind sight.
Oh, I'm gonna coup de grace with my stash! Yes! Wait, can I use a spell as a coup de grace?
Boo.
You miss.
Or does it have to be an
You
attack?
I
you
don't think
could
you
if you
can.
cast. It depends on what you're doing. If you're
If
doing
it's a
like a touch
ranged
spell,
attack? Or a touch attack?
Boo.
Wait,
yeah, it takes like two rounds of setup though,
could-
because you have to cast a spell and then you have to do a deliver or the coup de grace as a full round action afterwards while holding the charge on the
Oh.
spell.
Yeah.
All right,
Where do
I
you
get
wanna-
3 Esobox. Well, I have to be summoned where I can see, so they're
Mhm.
summoned probably right in here, and then I'm gonna send them in. Release the hounds, and the hounds are gonna
They
run
can
in.
coup de grace.
Yeah, but they gotta move, so
But they have to
they're
move,
gonna
yeah.
so they're gonna move in and attack these things as their nature.
Whatever, it's fine.
They do have.
So their move speed's
They're
40
They're
feet?
pretty quick. Yeah,
Also
yeah, that's 40 feet.
pounce, but they'd have to go in a straight line, I think.
I don't
to
think they have.
them.
Yeah, they have pounce to charge. They'd have to go in a straight line, so they're not gonna be able to do that. So they might not even be able to attack this round. They might have to like spend this round to run around our party and get into positions to attack them next turn. But they're gonna do that.
Okay, if you don't, here, I'll just give you one of the sheets, and then like we can. There you go.
Well, yeah, they're not gonna get to attack this turn anyway,
Mhm.
so it's fine. But I could, before they go, I'm going to use a level 1 spell to like buff them up a little bit. I'm gonna give them bless. Be blessed.
You're blessing.
I bless the
Psychopomps.
Esselbox and
I
I was
myself.
thinking about hasting them.
That's not a bad idea.
Go forth, my Esselbach buddies. Go do Esselbach things. And yeah, they're gonna spend their turn probably double moving, I think. I think they're gonna have to. Maybe this one can get in here and attack. Yeah, this one can get in
Should
here
be
and
able to
attack
route
this same
them.
turn, I think.
Can you not?
No, I can't.
Can you try to route one, number one?
I can try, but it's not letting me do it.
Okay.
But Esbog number 2, I think, can move like into this square next to the left of Nero, like right here, and attack that one. They have like spirit sense 60 feet, so it knows that thing's there like, immediately when it
Mhm.
gets summoned, even though it's total darkness.
So number 2.
Although, can they move in the darkness? He might have to double move just to do that anyway because of the total darkness, because he doesn't have. He has blind sight against like the evil things, but he doesn't actually have like actual blind sight. So he's probably having to double move to get there.
Yeah, he would have to.
But yeah, and the other ones will kind of be moving in with him. Like they'll kind of go to these squares over here, probably. Like the square's kind of the left of him there. And they'll be moving in to next round, be able to run in and attack. So you guys don't even see this. Maybe you kind of hear them. I don't know if they make any sort of noise, but
They make
maybe
bark
they
noises
growl
like
or
dogs.
something.
Or in their Pokemon,
God,
maybe
there's
it's
so
like
many.
Essobak, Essobak.
There's so
That's a
many
bok.
fucking lines all over the place. I'm so confused.
Okay, this one's only gonna be able to
We
get
only have to
here.
make it another like 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That one's probably only gonna be able to get there.
At least the stream
Yeah,
doesn't have to see
that
it. We can
works.
watch the stream if we want to see.
Well, I see what a nice looking
See
map looks
the
like
what
with
the map
knot
should look
lines
like.
all over the place, like hurting
I
my
want
head.
a screenshot of this, please. Okay.
I mean, it's not that
You
bad.
have no idea what's going on in the darkness. And Raz.
All right. So I'm gonna keep attacking this thing because I know there's something in this square.
Screenshots in Discord secret.
Okay.
So I'll keep my rage going
Oh. Lovely.
and make an attack.
This is what it's looked like the entire time. It's like the subway
hit.
map of New York City.
There's another attack, and it did not hit.
Miss.
Third attack,
And a miss.
no hit, and last attack with a haste.
Oof,
Got
that's a
it.
hit.
Bop, I got it.
Bam. Deed.
That's what I.
Alright, Whiz Pops.
I don't know. I'm kind of done with this combat, I think. This one's still paralyzed. I'm gonna
Dear God, there's more lines.
5-foot fly, which you can't do in total darkness. God damn it. You know what? We're fine. We don't need me to do anything. I'll cast Turn Undead because I have 13 uses of it. Why not? So they're gonna probably save, but there's some saves. Oh, one
Hey,
failed.
one failed.
One failed. Bodak 4 is now panicked.
He's also paralyzed, right? No, he's not. Never mind.
No, that's one that's not
Yeah.
paralyzed. It's perfect.
Ah, he's gonna
And
be
then
scared.
I'll like fly back to where
He's
I was
probably
before.
gonna try to run
I moved
away,
up.
and Essobok 2 is gonna get to attack him probably.
Yeah.
Number 5 still paralyzed. Number 3 is dead. Number 4 is panicked.
Yeah, Essobok's gonna try to bite him when he runs away if he does.
I mean, he has to, right? Panicked. Wait. Is the state panicked to drop things and flee?
Yeah. Drop weapons and
He
peace.
dropped their weapons and run away, but I don't think he has any weapons.
Can they double move flee?
Yeah, sure.
They probably want to. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that's gonna prevent.
But he's probably not. He might not get very far because the Essobok's gonna try to bite him probably.
Yeah. Go for it. Oh, I gotta roll it. Right, you don't have the sheet.
I have a sheet, but I can't actually make him target.
Yeah. Well, you have
I think
number
he
1
missed anyway.
sheet, but yeah, that's probably gonna miss. Yeah, it misses. So it moves. Okay, Nero, you sense that the one you were targeting moved and yeah. In fact, maybe these hounds are freaking you out. I don't know.
What hounds? What's going on? Bloody hell! I think I'm going to step down. Because I'm walking into difficult terrain, I cannot do a full attack. Does that mean I just get 2 attacks with my regular and my haste?
What are you trying to do?
Or does that cancel out the haste since you can't full attack? I'm taking a 5-foot step onto the dead Bodak.
You can't 5-foot
attack
step
the other
into
Bodak.
difficult terrain and a body in
Right,
the
right,
square.
which is why I'm saying it's a move action, it's not just a 5-foot step.
Yeah, it's gonna be a move.
Which I'm bloody okay with. But that means I only get 1 attack, correct?
Yeah.
Right. You can't full round. Two of them targeted. Which one did you mean to
Oh, I
target?
do? Wait, which one do I
You
have?
missed anyways.
What do I have targeted?
You had
He had
number
4 targeted
4
still.
and 5, yeah.
There's like lines everywhere, so it's impossible
But
to
there was
tell
no
unless
line.
you look at the combat
There was
You
tracker.
gotta
no-
use the combat
There's no line
tracker.
from me to 4.
You gotta use the combat tracker because of the problem
Bloody
of today.
hell.
So,
But it doesn't have anything targeted on the combat tracker.
alright, I'll control
No.
yours as targeting then, so just tell me.
I don't know what's
Well,
going
that's
on then.
No, it untargeted it because you missed. That's why. But it had number 4, number 5, and that's why I
Ah.
There we
said
go.
that before you rolled. But if you guys
Gotcha.
want, just tell me who you're gonna target, and I'll confirm whether or not you can roll. And
I mean, I couldn't attack 4 anyway, so.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's your turn then.
I'm moving an attack. That's all I got.
Okay. Let's see. This one is down. We're at the bottom of the round. Woo! Round 7. Paralyzed. And dead. Okay. Yeah, who knows what's going on beyond the darkness? Nimitep?
So I hear Bodak 1 fall to the ground, stop moving.
Yes.
Yeah, I smashed it.
I'm just. Is 5 still moving?
It hasn't moved because it's paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what a character knows.
Right.
So right now I hear nothing, no sounds of combat, just weird dog things off in the darkness.
Yeah, you might have heard this one
You heard
running
the one run away.
Okay. Okay. I heard something run away, but I don't know why or who. I don't know. Everything's gone quiet. Good job, guys.
Nimitep satisfied.
I wait until the darkness disappears.
I'm gonna keep hanging out here and let the Esselbox do their thing, because at least one of these is just gonna charge the one that's panicked, probably. Pounce. Well, I guess they can't because it's darkness, so they're just gonna move up and attack it with a bite and try to grab it and wrench its soul out. And the other one's gonna go over and do the same thing to the one that's paralyzed. So maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't directly control them.
Just put an
but-
arrow in the square you want number 1 to go into.
I don't actually care what square they're in. They're just gonna go in and attack these things, and I
The
can't.
one down there.
So, sure.
All of them?
One can go after the 1/5, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They can go after that one. It's fine. Do whatever. They run up and try to bite it.
Your scroll, god damn it.
I know, but I can't see them, and I can't control their tokens, and like I have very little
You
control
can't
over it
see
now.
them?
My character can't.
He's around the corner, so he doesn't have to deal with gaze attacks.
Okay, well then, okay, that's fine. So go ahead and roll your 3. What are you gonna bite or claw?
Yeah, they're gonna bite because if they bite, they get a grab.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll 3 bites.
They get grab. What does grab give you for
Okay,
bonuses?
so 2 hits.
Grab gives you a.
Go ahead and roll your damage twice, and then you can also roll the CMB twice.
These are medium, right? Yeah.
Oh, these could have been pyro attacking, I
I-
guess. But they didn't.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. Lovely. They don't even do damage apparently. I guess they need to power attack.
Well.
Well, whatever. They get a grab potentially, so they'll do that. But they get like a bonus from using grab, which is +4.
Yeah. It's all in that grab. Oh. Oh, there's go. One grabs it. Okay, so on your next turn, that one has some potential. But go ahead and roll. Oh, we already did the damage, right? Yeah. Or did we do the damage? You did. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't
They
do like any
resisted
damage
all of it,
apparently.
yeah. Okay, and then what does Layla do?
Oh, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Raz.
Okay, so the thing in front of me is dead and on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Would I just be able to walk forward, like, and bump into number 5 to find it? Or should I
Yeah.
roll, like, a perception?
No, you can probably just move forward. You just won't get to full round.
Okay. Then I will move forward, and yeah, I'll be taking a single attack on it.
Okay.
There's a lot of rages spent. Hopefully we, yeah, we get out of this soon. There's total concealment and 1 attack. And
Ooh,
I hit it. Wonderful. Here's some damage. Pop.
There we go.
That's my turn.
Whiz pops.
I'm done. I don't know. So I know that there were some other kind of creatures in there. I don't think I saw them. I probably heard voices saying, casting spells and saying rise creature or something. I still hear fighting close, so I don't want to open my eyes. I will delay my initiative until the fighting with this guy stops, or if I hear like a spellcaster casting a spell. Something like that. But I'm just delaying, I guess delaying until I say so is the thing.
Okay. Still paralyzed. Panicked, but it's already fled from Whiz Pops, and it's gonna defend itself.
It's grappled too.
It's grappled as well. So it's gonna try to defend
I don't know
itself.
which one grappled it, but one of them did.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna let's see. What is it? How is it gonna try to save its life? So we can't escape Hortus. We could try to get out of it, or we can just try to slam attack. With 2 slams.
The creature itself can't attack. It's paralyzed, or it's panicked.
No, panic creatures can attack. They can defend themselves. They just have to flee from you, but they can defend
It
themselves.
says
If they
if
have
cornered, panic creatures cover and do not attack, typically using the total
to.
defense
It's
action in combat.
grappled. It can.
Yeah, so it's a total defense. I mean, here's the text.
Okay, then it's screwed. Nero?
Yeah, panicked is worse than frightened. If they're frightened, I think they can attack.
Guessing I'm still hasted.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it says it's on. I think it has it on the tracker there.
You guys got 5 rounds of that still.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pop a blade. And I'll.
Oh. I think I closed the Esselbach sheet for some reason. That was dumb of me.
Oh, okay.
So wait, did we rule that
There we go.
it's 2 burn per attack for maximized, or
I'm sorry, what?
What?
if I were to maximize, did we rule that it was 2 burn per attack or 2 burn for the attack?
I think just 2 burn applies it to it for that round.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Then
then you
I
have
will
to use the
pop
1
the
burn for
blade.
kinetic blade, so it's 3 burn total.
Yep. And then with infusion specialization, that's no burn.
Okay, 1 hit.
So 1 hit.
Still?
And then haste attack. Oh, why?
And miss.
I'm gonna go curl up in the corner and cry.
Oh, don't worry. Nimitip will save us all. Nimitip?
Okay, so I hear something moving now.
No, you definitely hear us attacking, like,
Yeah.
this thing. You might have even heard me bump into it. But I think there's enough stimuli that you could assess that there's something, yeah, in this square.
You sure? Oh, yep, there's something there.
If there's a hit.
I hope it's not one of you guys.
Hey, you got it. Look at you.
And it's dead. Layla.
Alright, the one that's grappling the Bodak is gonna roll its try to maintain its grapple. Where is it? There it is. It's probably gonna do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. So we need to make a will
And then
save.
so he's yeah, he gets to make a will save
Whoa, fun.
for the wrench spirit ability.
Oh, it saves.
Okay, well that's fine because it's still gonna do. If they succeed, it still takes 1d6 points of force damage. Which I don't know if that's in the sheet, so if it isn't, then there it is.
2. Okay.
And it also still does its attempts to do its damage as well. And then I think the other ones, I don't know if they're configured to be able to do this, but they're probably going to try to power attack and full attack action it.
No, we'll just math it.
Okay, well these other ones, what is the power attack? Their base attack bonus is
Just
+4, so that's is a +2 minus or -2 +4 damage, I think.
For what do they have a +4?
They have a +4 base
1, 2,
attack
3, 4.
bonus.
Yeah, it's 2 and 4. Hmm.
Okay. Nice.
So a 21. Let me check. Wait, not a 21.
So a claw and a bite.
20. Would a 23 hit? I'm sure.
It'd be a 23.
hits. Yeah.
I mean, he
23
also
hits.
should have the grappled condition as well, so
Mm-hmm.
which will also lower his AC. And then it'll be, what is it? It was a bite and a claw. So that's actually a little bit higher because of the power attack, but it's probably still not anything because these guys apparently just are impossible to damage. Did I just roll 1 for like every damage roll? Not quite, but these have like DR10, so I don't even know. Even with power attack, I don't know if they can even hurt these things.
Yeah, they're
apart
just
from the
summoned
force
to
damage.
grapple and soul wretch. Like that's usually.
Yeah, well,
their
the two,
sole
that's what I'm saying, the
purpose,
2 force damage happened at least.
There's that. And
I guess
applied
they could
that, and it
attempt
looks
the
pretty
one that hit
good.
with one of them hit with one of his bites, so I guess he could try to like dogpile on the grapple.
You get
with his bite.
joining the grapple's free, I think. Still.
Oh, like you just succeed automatically.
Well, if you grapple a target that's grappled, you can join it for free. But I don't know how that works with like a bite, for example. Like, can you just freely?
Well, it has
Maybe.
grab,
Yeah.
so I mean, I don't know. If he gets to join in on it, I
Sure.
can just roll it anyway, just in case. But yeah, okay. So 2 of them are grappling. I mean, I want them to like be able to all use their soul wrench ability. That's the idea.
Okay. Raz.
Well, there's nothing near me now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end my rage and be fatigued for a while.
For quite a while.
Yes, but
It might be
it's
relevant.
gotta happen eventually.
Because yeah. Because I don't know what the other things are doing in all this mess. I mean, they cast Vanish. That would have worn off by now, at least. But it's deeper darkness.
Yeah, I don't know what
so
they're
nobody can
doing.
See 'em.
They're probably like, I can't see them. And we're like, we can't see them.
Let's see, what round are we on here?
8.
8.
7 or 8.
Round 8? Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I raged at the start of this. I'm gonna be fatigued for 16 rounds.
Well, I can go remove that for
Raz
you.
starts
if you
panting.
want for
I think
3
I can
rounds
too.
of lesser restoration.
Yeah, it's, oh my goodness, I'm so, oof, so fatigued.
Okay.
And I know you're fatigued because you have status on you.
This pops.
I
See,
think I
can just
also
use
might know
kinetic
you have negative
restoration.
level. I think I know about that too. So I'll probably actually be casting restoration on you here in a minute anyway.
I will come down yonder, fly down yonder this way. And then I will use my life sight to see if I see those other, whatever the other creatures
See anything
were, if I
within
know where
10
they're
feet
at.
of you?
Within 10 feet of me.
You do not see anything within 10 feet of you.
And oh god, things got glitchy. And then I'm gonna continue my movement. I don't remember how far that's 25 feet. So I have haste, so I can go up to 40 feet if I'm going carefully. So I go another 15 feet in this
You
direction.
can go up to 35 feet if you move carefully. Haste only increases your move speed by 30.
Oh, okay. Then I can't go quite that far. I go here.
You do not sense anything.
Within 10 feet? Okay. So that's 2 rounds of life sight used. I have another 9 left, so it's 1 per level. And I will... Let's see, are there any spells I want to cast? I'll cast Vanish on myself.
Okay.
Bhutan. Wait, I've already used Vanish. I will cast Mirror Image on myself.
Really?
Could be useful if the darkness gets dismissed.
I don't actually have another round of or another cast advantage besides the quickened, which I don't want to use right now. So I am invisible. Sorry, wait, what? Why am I invisible? Hang on. I dragged the mirror image spell from the library, and it has
That's
the
how it
invisible
works.
effect on it.
Right, because there's no way for mirror image to actually work in Fantasy Grounds, so that's their solution. So allow me to edit. Go ahead and roll how
What
many
a bad
images you have.
solution. Invisible's not at all mirror image. What the hell?
+1 per 3, so 1d4 plus 3.
Well, it rolls a percentage, and if you like apply your images to a percentage, I guess you could essentially
Okay, 6 images.
still use.
That's a good roll.
Okay, so there's 7 of you. Okay,
There are 7 whiz pops.
how many? How long does that last?
Minutes per level.
1 minute per level, 11 minutes. Which, yeah, this spell's not.
111
I don't
rounds.
know. Is there anything I can do to make this effect actually
Okay,
good for
moving
you?
on.
Like, do you want me to type
nope.
mirror image?
No, it's fine. This thing is
Okay, I'm gonna do it
panicked,
anyways.
so I can't really do anything. Yeah, do whatever. I just don't want to delay any longer. Like, we got 10 minutes. Nero?
Oh, bloody what? All right. Can anybody see anything? I'm gonna try stumbling forward a bit.
At least it's not
I'll
silenced.
double move with
too.
my hands. Got my hands out in front of me, like, what the bloody hell? What's going on? Son of a.
Okay, so you're gonna move, and I guess that's as much as you're gonna do then.
That's a double move.
Okay. Round 9, Nimitep?
It's still dark.
Yes.
Did you? Okay, the line's still there.
Okay. I hear growly stuff down south, which isn't really south. Maybe west. We're not sure.
Yeah, the compasses aren't working here. There's strange magnetic features happening.
I am just going to wait until the darkness goes away again at this point. I don't hear like a lot of pitched combat.
Eerily waits. Oops. Layla?
The Asobox are gonna try to maintain their grapple. I guess they get bonuses for having dogpile grapple. I think it's like +2 per grappler or something. How does that work? I think it's that. Whatever. I'm just gonna roll one with like a +11 on top of its normal CMB and hope for the best. All right, we're good. So it's gonna take. It gets to make a will save, a couple will saves, and it's gonna take some force damage no matter what.
Okay. The force damage alone would kill it, but
Okay. So they rip out its unholy
failed
soul.
one of its saves. Yeah.
It also got paralyzed then.
And we are out of combat. Because even
I'm gonna
if you
walk
guys
into the
move
room.
forward, you'll never find anybody out of the darkness. However, you guys will notice that the front door is
I can see through the darkness.
is ajar.
Okay. I can see that from in the darkness.
There were doors.
Everyone else will be able to see that if they move out of the darkness. Also, I could just dismiss it, but I mean, you guys told me not to dismiss the darkness, so.
Never will she ever.
Never ever
So wait, is
dismissing it.
the one in the bottom dead? Did you say?
Nero's never had trouble seeing in the darkness, so this is pissing him off.
I'm not even sure that this is dismissible anyway. Let me check.
You should have taken fleeting spell, Pluto.
Maybe
That's
it's
what
not as good
Pluto always
on.
says to me.
It's not as good on me though.
What am I gonna make fleeting? My disintegrate? I don't think that works.
Pits. Oh, it is dismissible. Okay.
I
I didn't put it
prepare
in the
2 pits a
duration.
day
But,
now, Pluto.
Yeah.
I'm more of
Part of
a
the main reason it's not as good on me though is because I'm a spontaneous caster. It means I'd have to cast it as a full round action
Oh yeah.
to apply any meta magic feats.
Yeah, no, I mean I might
Uh,
still take it. I don't know. I need to take
yeah.
another meta magic for
If I
perfect
don't
spell.
see them, I fly into the room, and if I don't see them, like in like either beyond the darkness or like in the area, I'll dismiss the darkness as a standard action.
It is dismissible? Cool.
Yes, it is.
I can
Otherwise, it would have been
Oh
there for
god,
a
the
long
light,
time.
it burns!
Yeah, that would actually be me, not ironically.
But no, I'm like, Layla, you saved our lives with that darkness. That was quick thinking there. Good job.
Oh yeah, their gazes are bloody insane.
I would normally
I hate
suggest not
undead.
entering that other room, but since you guys have already checked it for traps by going in there, I'll assume it's safe.
I mean, the traps were the things coming out of the sarcophagi, right?
That was an ambush.
I'm gonna say that's an ambush. You should know the difference.
Yeah,
yeah,
as the
here's
box are gonna go
a-
away pretty
here's a-
quickly too.
Well, I mean, I guess no. You guys didn't. I guess you did kind of get a good look of
I mean, what
I'll
is
go
a
and show
trap but
you a
an
bigger
ambush by
picture
an
of
inanimate object?
these maftets that you saw.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. For some
Ready?
reason, I thought they were
I
four-legged.
thought you said
like
they
a
were
centaur.
guys.
No, maftets.
No,
are
the one up
sphinxes.
here was.
Okay.
They're sphinx-like.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah, the one up there.
I'll
Mhm.
begin
is,
searching this bloody room here to see if there's anything of interest. And then I'll
I'd
move into
cuddle
the
it.
sarcophagus room.
Yeah, let's search around a bit
Okay, I'm gonna unlock tokens
before we
again.
open any more doors.
You guys can whatever. Okay, so you're
Let's
gonna
rest here and
zoom out.
recover our spells.
So as you guys do,
I
know,
wouldn't suggest resting here.
that door is
I
ajar.
know.
And there were.
Wait, the door is ajar?
Hold up
Guys,
a
there
minute.
may be jam in that jar.
I know that Raztech has that negative level because I have status on him, so I know what conditions are affected.
He has
So
2
I'm going
negative
to-
levels, in fact.
In fact, yes. I'm going to use 100 while they're still temporary levels. I think. I should be able to get rid of them with restoration and 100 gold of diamond dust right now. So I'm gonna do that. It takes 3 rounds to cast that, but I think this is a good time, and they'll incidentally remove your fatigue as well. I believe.
Hey.
Let me look up restoration to make sure I'm not crazy. I think that's how it works, though.
Well, worst case scenario, I can heal him, and my kinetic
rid of-
restoration will kick in too.
Yeah, gets rid of permanent or temporary negative levels, or 1 permanent. But these aren't permanent negative levels, I'm assuming, right?
They're not yet.
Does your status
Like they
tell you
could
that?
if I leave them on there.
They could become permanent negative levels if, after 24 hours, I failed to make the save.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. So I'm gonna
Okay.
get rid of them now, so we don't have to worry about that.
Clock is ticking.
The real question is when should
In-game.
Wizpops clone himself?
Right.
Um,
I'm spending 3 rounds to cast restoration.
yeah. And also, we're gonna wrap it up. So, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a cliffhanger as you're doing that. So, I'm gonna give you
Yay.
guys 10 rounds to, like, you guys don't know anything's gonna happen other than you suspect, since that door's open, that maybe the alarm might have been
Yeah.
raised.
Well, it's 4 rounds already used. We're probably gonna do our normal thing where we have to literally fight everything on the fucking map all at once because that's what we
we'll
do.
see about that. But how long did those SO boxes stay?
They're around for let me check. This is a level 5 cleric or wizard spell. I'm assuming this was we got it from a cleric, so it was divine. I'm pretty sure these are divine. So anyway, it was a level 5 spell, so it lasts for 9 rounds, I think, is how the math on that works.
And you've had him out for
Because
at
it's a
least
minimum caster level.
3, so
Yeah, and then there's 4 more if you count me walking in, dismissing the darkness, and casting restoration after the combat was over.
so you got 2 rounds left on them. They might not be here.
I'm gonna
is there
cast-
anything else?
I want to cast Death Ward on myself from the mask.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good ability to use.
Nimitep, you said
I thought
that you
about
were
using
looking at
that
the
too.
altar also, so I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you what you see when you
Actually,
get
it's
up
only
there.
a minute per level. I don't know. I
You
think I
see
will. Yeah.
4
Let's do it.
black iron knives atop the altar. Each of them look of masterwork quality, of perhaps cold iron. But they are blood-soaked, blood-stained. And in addition to that, behind the altar, you see a bunch of blood-stained, gilt wooden funerary masks, much like the ones all the cultists would have been wearing, just not gold. And they're also
They've been
all
sacrificing
blood-stained.
cultists. Which is interesting, since they tend to blow up when you kill them, right? I'm curious. Okay, if there's nothing else in this room, then I will move on to the sarcophagus room and do another search around that place.
Okay, just remember, we're only given 10 rounds right now, so, like, do you have
But
all
as you
that?
said, I don't know that.
Right.
So
Okay. So you'll start moving to...
I'm searching for my full 10 rounds.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll say that you do manage to get over there, and anything else anybody else wants to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the sarcophagi that these things came out of.
I would like to pull out my composite longbow and ready an attack to shoot anything that comes through that ajar door.
Okay. The cliffhanger, I know you guys don't like to do this, and we're not gonna roll initiatives, but
I love
No,
cliffhanger.
I'm fine with. I'm okay with cliffhangers. I don't like the ones that end in the middle of combat.
yeah. The cliffhanger is that over here, the wall just suddenly bursts open.
From behind us.
Oh, we get a Kool-Aid Man.
From behind you.
Oh yeah!
And what you see, I don't have a picture for other than a token. Let me see if I can find their picture, because there should be one. Yes.
Cool.
Curious.
And we're gonna in session here, and we'll see what happens next week. I'm pretty sure we'll all be here next week.
Tune in next week.
I
I
should be
mean-
here next week, yes.
Probably.
And we'll see what happens next time.
Secret,
On
I
Dragon
will not be
Ball
here.
Z.
On June 6th.
It's a long time from now.
June 6th. You're not going to be
Saturday,
The
here.
June
troll
6th.
and Zerdurian. is all
Zurok
you
is
needed to
getting
do.
married. Zurok is getting married on June 6th.
What?
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Is he really?
My brother,
Maybe-
yeah. For
Maybe
Anyone that
Secret
doesn't
should
know.
be streaming that instead.
Well, I'm not going to that wedding.
No. It's gonna be in St. Louis, so
I think I've
Did-
played
did we get all of
League
our
with Xerox
experience?
like maybe 30 times. No, I haven't dished that out yet. Let's do
Okay,
that,
cool.
actually.
It's gonna be a good chunk too.
So, 26, 27, 29, 30. 30 doesn't have XP. This one, you answered his riddles and you rendered him docile, so you get story award.
I mean, the riddles themselves are like auto level up in my book. Like that was some fine riddle mastering we did, if I do say so.
Or you cheated. No, okay. Number 27, you guys did this one.
I mean, I probably should have with the 30 int with Pops has, but I did not cheat.
Well, that's why I had you
Well,
guys
30 int gave
roll.
us the clue for the second one.
Right.
The
We
clue was
were on the
helpful,
wrong
yeah,
track.
Right. Okay, there's that one. And then you guys completed part of the hall. So let's go ahead and change this here. And then that XP. Bam. There you go. There's all your XP for today.
Yay. We're getting closer.
Not that close.
Alright, well, that was fun. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
All right, have a good weekend.
See you guys next week.
Yep, you guys too.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta
Okay.
go see if anybody's there are people playing Pathfinder. Yes.
Okay.
Go see if anybody's
Have
there
fun with
are
that.
people playing Pathfinder. Yes.
I have to see if there's any good duets for me to sing.